What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. Y'all, we are talking and covering the topic of the Tory Lanez case today. Okay, there was a lot of stuff that I felt that we needed to cover. Now, beforehand, I want to say that I'm gonna try my best to remain as neutral as possible as I discuss said information. Give me 1 second. So let's get into it. So, as y'all know, today is day 2 of the trial coverage. And on the stand today, we had Megan Thee Stallion. What's up, Milcha? We had Megan Thee Stallion basically coming on the stand. You had multiple people that was there. You had Millie Chan, well, not Millie Chan, but Millie from My Radio, academics covering it, and multiple other, lawyers. Tory Lanez came to court with his child, y'all. Now, listen, like I said, I'm going, as I break down all of this information, as I break it all down, I will try to be as neutral as possible. But honestly and truthfully, in my opinion, I think that there is room for, for maybe Tory to get off here. But I honestly feel that it's not really much debating to do when it comes to this, if it makes any sense. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go to TMZ. I'm gonna share my screen in just a second, okay? We're gonna go to TMZ and we're gonna share the screen, and I'm going to read off what they stated that was said on, Megan Thee Stallion's part. Also, y'all, Megan Thee Stallion came there in her, I don't know if you want to call it executive, like bob wig. I don't know what you want to call it, but Megan Thee Stallion came in there looking like she was ready for business. Okay, came in there looking like she was completely ready to, get down with the get down. Instead of that, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to Instagram and we can just read it off of the neighborhood talk. I want to support, fellow LGBT, Q element of P, QRS WXYZ communities anyway. So I wanna read it off from there. All right. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Now, y'all listen. I want to try to be all right. So let's get started here. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Am I clear? Am I coming across kind of blurry with the mic? Because the mic is, right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay, 1 in the chat so y'all can hear me. All right. So let's get into it. So there was a lawyer who basically not concluded, but took the statements that Megan Thee Stallion did before the recess. They will be, I think, bringing more on what is going on with the trial and what Megan Thee Stallion had to say that's additional. But this was what she said on the stand before the recess took place. Okay. And let me zoom in a little bit more so we can get it. Make sure that it's up close and personal for you guys to see. Well, y'all know when I zoom in it get worse, child. Let me do it this way. All right. So here we go. So it says Megan Thee Stallion testifies that Tory Lanez said, "Don't say anything and I'll give you $1 million." Says she never saw Kelsey with a gun. All right. So let's get to it. So James Quealy, if that's how you pronounce his name, was one of the people that were in the courthouse, basically taking down the notes and jotting it to cover the case. So this is what he had to say. He said, quick thread. Megan Thee Stallion was only on the stand for about 45 minutes this morning. She walked through the entire shooting in that time. She entered the court around 11:15 a.m. to shouts of support in the hallway. Tory Lanez didn't look at her when she entered. All right. He goes on to say Megan was emotional as soon as she took the stand, describing Lanez as someone she used to be friends with before telling a prosecutor she didn't feel good. I can't believe it had, like, I have to come up here and do this. Megan Thee Stallion also says that the argument in the SUV started because she wanted to leave the party at Kylie Jenner's house and Lanez didn't. He quote unquote had an attitude. And when they got in the car, he told Megan Thee Stallion, "You need to stop lying to your friend," referring to Kelsey Harris. And Megan Thee Stallion continues to say, she said she wanted to get out of the car right then and there, but quote unquote, I'm in the peak of me being famous and I'm in a thong and I look crazy. Was obviously worried about being photographed. Now, me personally, I'm not now, like I said, I am completely objective in this. I don't know what is different about her being in a thong any other day. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that we've all kind of seen Megan Thee Stallion ass cheeks. I mean, I'm not saying that y'all already know how I feel about this. I already feel that Tory Lanez is guilty, but I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of somebody who's coming from the defender's, point of view. Like, she always shaking that ass. She's always showing that ass. So it really, to me, does not make sense as to her saying, she would have gotten out of the car right then and there, but she's in a thong, she's famous. I would have called a Lyft or Uber or something if I felt like that I didn't want to be in this situation anymore. But we don't know people's thought processes when they're in this type of situation. So I guess I can understand, she's kind of worried about the optics of it, them all being black, them in like this neighborhood, her being famous or her in the thong. I get it. But I'm just saying, Megan, it's not like we ain't seen you shake it like, before. I'm just saying. But let's continue. So she says, eventually, he lets her out of the car. And Megan Thee Stallion describes the shooting as it had been in court and interviews before. Tory Lanez yells, "Dance, B," and fires 5 times. She says, "I'm in shock. I'm scared. I hear the gun going off. I can't believe he's shooting at me." Defense attorney George Majorson has reportedly argued no one else would testify Lanez or anyone yelled the phrase "Dan's B." Phrase in the prosecution has used repeatedly, and DDA Alexander Bott began his opening argument with. Megan Thee Stallion says the gunfire floored everyone. Lanez looked shocked. Kelsey looked shocked. Jaquan driver, the Jaquan Lane security and the driver looked shocked. MTS confirmed, but wait, was it me? Or did they, or like when we had all kind of heard about this originally, did they not say that the Jaquan guy was also in the back seat too? And did they not also have recordings of him, claiming that he didn't see, Tory do this, but now he's the driver and he's in the driver's seat? Like, I'm saying, like, am I the only one who remembers that? Am I the only one that remembers that? She forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'm my internet has been a little bit shoddy. Give me a second right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I mean, but what I'm saying is, regardless if she had gotten shot at 5 times or 2 times, regardless, something connected. So the number of shots necessarily does not matter. It's the fact of who shot her. And the main person on the stand who is accused of shooting her, claimed that the only other person who could have shot her did not shoot her. Unless we all forgot about that. But we gonna continue because, like I said, I'm gonna be completely objective in this. I'm just out here but I do remember them saying that Jaquan was in the back seat. But I told y'all before that I believe that there was a lot of misinformation going on when this had first happened. Because I remember, don't y'all remember recordings of the security saying that that Megan was lying and stuff like that? Y'all don't remember this, or is it just me? Because I could have swore that he had said this. But now he was not in the back seat. Now he was the driver. I thought they had a driver, and then the security was in the back seat along with the firearm, Tory and Megan and Kelsey. I thought I was the only one who remember he said Kelsey didn't do it. No, I don't. I definitely remember he said Kelsey did not do it. But it seems that nobody else remembers that. Nobody else is bringing. It's crazy because a lot of people are bringing up, inconsistencies when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion statements, but not the inconsistencies when it comes to Tory statements. At the end of the day, Megan was shot. She was shot by somebody. So who else could it have been? If it's between three people in the backseat of the car, being Megan, Tory, and Kelsey, and Megan looks back and I just want to ask another question, just throwing that out there because I would really like to hear what y'all have to say as well. Why do y'all feel that Megan would lie about Tory being the shooter if it was really her friend Kelsey? If it was Kelsey, why wouldn't she just say that? If she was already beefing with her at the time before before the shooting had even happened, they were beefing in the car. So why wouldn't she say Kelsey did it if Kelsey shot her? Why would she say that Tory did it? Jaquan equals the security driver, Meg in the front, Tory and Kels in the back seat. Yeah, but they have to prove it was him and not Kelsey. Yeah, that is true. So let's get into it. So Megan Thee Stallion confirms that while the argument started about their romantic situation, it quickly escalated to a fight about their careers. Lanez apparently told Megan Thee Stallion she ain't shit. And Megan Thee Stallion responded by insulting his stature in the industry. She said that's what really set him off. Asked why she didn't report shooting to the LAPD during the vehicle stop, she claimed, "At this time, we're at the height of police brutality. I felt if I said this man has shot me, they might shoot first and ask questions later. I don't feel safe in the car. I don't feel safe with the police." She goes on to continue to say, hold on, y'all. My bad. Is that all? Wait. Okay, so child, not me up here trying to cape, for the. Okay, let me see. Okay, give me a second because I'm pretty sure I saw it on the shade room. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. We got to do better, Kyle. Got to do better. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna have all the tweets. All right. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so here we are. So we're gonna pick up where it left off. So she says that while the argument escalated into a fight about their careers, Lanez apparently told MTS she ain't shit. And Megan Thee Stallion responded, insulting his stature in the industry. She said that's what really set him off. Megan Thee Stallion also hits on a topic that's been central to the case between Daystar Record and Drake's recent lyric that implied that she lied about the shooting, that she feared reporting Lanez could hurt her career. She said this whole situation in the industry is like the big boys club. Like I'm telling on one of y'all friends, now you're all about to hate me. Now I guess I'm just a little bit confused. How was this central in anything? Was this central in this? I look, I ain't there. Jeremy work a full-time job. Jeremy is a financial analyst. So Jeremy needs to understand how did, like, the Drake lyric become central to anything. Yes, it was disrespectful. Yes, it was a form of gaslighting, but I don't know if it's like that. Rock Nation been covering for her all this time, but there's a big boys club. Okay, Meg. Child, listen. She said she didn't want to tell on him. Teresa Pearson says, we may never know what completely happened because all of them are leaving out information, but they still have to prove he did it. I mean, if he didn't do it, somebody did it. I mean, so my question is, even if he's not guilty, somebody in this car shot this lady. So what's going to happen out after that? Are they just going to allow this to just dissipate? She's been shot. Like, it's no arguing that, right? So what's going to happen if he is found not guilty? Will they then go after Kelsey? And then we'll have to do this all over again. Teresa Pearson, they've already admitted been shot at. The defense and the prosecution are not arguing that she was shot at. The defense is saying that Kelsey was the shooter, not Tory. That's what they're saying. Her being shot isn't up for debate anymore. That's out the window. That's ridiculous. They pressed charges on Tory because they had proof that he did it. And my question is okay, based on what we seeing right now, what will y'all classify as the proof? Monique, my question is, what do you feel she's lying about? Like, are you saying that she's lying about getting shot, or is she lying about who shot her? Or who powed her? Like, are you lying about what are you claiming that she's lying about? Is my question. Cause you saying that she lying, but are you saying that it was really Kelsey and she just blaming it on Tory? Or are you saying that like she wasn't powed at all? Because the UCLA hospital confirmed that she was pow, right? Y'all, I'm trying my best to not cuss, but trigger words, because look, they ended up shaking me awake yesterday. The way none of y'all knew I went live, and I had 0 people in my lives yesterday when I was up there covering Real Housewives of Potomac. I got shook. So I'm trying to comply. With the words in the guidelines of YouTube.com. She's lying about seeing Tory shoot her. She already told us she didn't. I'll wait for the medical records in court. Monique, but I'm saying, like, on day one, prosecution and defense both confirmed that she was shot. They're now arguing about which person shot her. So I'm saying at this point, that is already sealed up. Like, what you're saying does not really make sense to me. When you talking about you'll wait for the medical records, the medical records was shown day one. And if that was the case, they will be arguing on the defense that Megan Thee Stallion was never shot. But they can no longer argue that, like Tory Lanez been saying before the trial started, and you said that, like, bones and tendons and stuff like that. Now it's confirmed that she was shot. But now they're trying to say it possibly could have been Kelsey who shot her. Are you, like, I'm saying, like, Shan, neither story makes sense to me. I'm saying neither story makes sense to me either right now at this point. But at the end of the day, she was shot. That's what I'm saying. Who did it? She didn't shoot herself. Somebody shot her. offering somebody a plea deal is regular in all types of court, especially criminal. That's how that usually happens. They usually offer you a plea deal. They offer capital murderers a plea deal. So it's not surprising that they offered him a plea deal to take. It was fragments of the bullet hit the ground, and the fragments hit her, and that's what we're saying. So regardless if she was shot directly, she was shot at, and then the bullets hit her. So she was shot. So it don't matter. She was shot at. I can't with all this caping for trolls. He's shown very aggressive behavior, but I digress. He has shown very, very aggressive behavior. He has. The part of the story that don't make sense to me, the part of the story that does not make sense to me is how we got in the car and they're arguing about, her wanting to leave. And maybe it's because they're leaving out stuff for right now in the tweets, but they're saying that there was an argument between Kelsey and Tory before she got out of the car. But when she said they were in the car, it was an argument between her and Tory. And then she exited the vehicle. But then I could have sworn that somebody had also said that it was between Kelsey and Tory, and that's what made her exit the vehicle. And then all of a sudden, she was getting shot at. Hey, Herbert and Company. Like, I could have swore that was it. Am I tripping? When does the independent witness who saw Megan beating Kelsey A in the car get to testify? But I'm saying, like, Monique, what does that prove? Like I'm saying, what does that prove though? Like, regardless if she beat her in the car or not, are y'all saying that that's the reason for Kelsey to shoot her and that Kelsey was the one who did it? But I'm saying, even if that could have been the case, Tory Lanez himself said that Kelsey did not do it. And I'm saying, if we're going to point out one person's inconsistencies, why are we not going to point out both of their inconsistencies? Yes, Megan may have lied about sleeping with Tory Lanez, but that's very minuscule in the grand scheme of the whole trial. But Tory lied, or he at least had inconsistencies when he said that Kelsey never shot Megan, or never shot at Megan. Why would Kelsey text the bodyguard, Tory pew pew Meg? Why would Tory apologize? That is a really good question. Could you, like, Monique, would you be interested in coming up here and talking to me about this? I would really like that, but something tells me you're not going to do that. I understand my friend is a keyboard gangster. She ain't going to come up here and talk to me. All right. So defense said Megan got out of the car, went to Kelsey's side, opened the door, and beat her ass in the car. So Tory and Kelsey were arguing and he randomly shot you. It proves Kelsey had the motive to shoot at her. But I'm saying, could we also not bring up the fact that Tory Lanez said it himself that Kelsey did not shoot this girl? If they are all fighting over the weapon and it goes off, then how the shooting occurred matters. Okay. Tory is on probation or on parole, so he should not have a gun. So if Kelsey shot her with his gun, they both should go to jail, which is very true. Why would Kelsey text the bodyguard, Tory pew pew Meg? Why would Tory apologize? That's another thing. What was he apologizing for? And I'm saying that at the end of the day, if somebody got shot, I don't think it really matters who slept with who at that point. What I'm going to be apologizing for is somebody getting hurt. So at the end of the day, to me, that would be more so what the apology was about, more so than him sleeping with Kelsey. And then why would he apologize to Megan? If he threw it up in Megan's face that he slept, that she slept with him after he slept with Kelsey, it wouldn't make sense to me that he would apologize for effing two best friends, like he said. It would like that wouldn't make sense. At least not to me. He said Kelsey didn't do it because he wanted her to stay quiet, not realizing he was telling on himself. Okay, drop the link. Okay, cool. Oh my God, I am really excited. We're about to have really good dialogue, y'all. Y'all think that me and Monique are gonna argue, but Monique and me can have like really good conversation because I really want to talk to her about this. You know what, Monique? I might give you my number because we need to talk. All right. I want to hear debate this. I mean, I want to hear it too. All right, the link has been dropped, Monique. So anytime you ready to come up, you can come up. What up, friend?
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm good. I always love this because people are always so shocked by your voice because they expect you to sound a certain way.
Yes, that's only you.
Not it's only me. Okay.
Okay, what questions do you have?
Okay, so my question to you is you believe
I
that
do.
okay, so first let me I'll go through and continue to read these tweets and
Okay,
then we can discuss this after the fact, okay?
sounds good.
All right. So Megan Thee Stallion, his topic that has been central to the case between the Daystar record and Drake's recent lyrics, and this is what confused me as well. When they say when he says central to the case between Daystar record and Drake's recent lyrics, that implied that she lied about the shooting. It like are those lyrics like central to the case?
No,
That's my question. Like are they like essential? Okay, so then he goes on to say this whole situation in the industry is like a big boys club. Like I'm telling on one of y'all friends. Now you're all about to hate me. She goes on to say, after they asked why didn't she report the shooting to the LAPD during the vehicle stop, at this time that's why we didn't see any of that because neighborhood talk did not put it in like neighborhood talk didn't put in everything that she said. Hmm. Okay. At this time, we are at the height of police brutality. I felt if I said this man has shot me, they might shoot first and ask questions later. I don't feel safe in this. I don't feel safe with the police, she adds. First of all, in the black community, my community, it's not really acceptable to be cooperating with the police officers. And that is true. That is a fact. Megan Thee Stallion also hits on the topic that's been central to the case between okay, so this is a little bit out of order, isn't it? Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion, so this is the big part right here. Megan Thee Stallion says the gunfire, okay, this is repeating stuff. All right, let's move on. So it says Megan Thee Stallion's repeated the allegation that Lanez offered both her and Kelsey 1 million not to talk to police, saying he couldn't get arrested again because he was on probation. Again, Magician says that Lanez has no prior convictions, thus he cannot be on probation. But then why would he say that? Okay, so let's get into this. You can unmute your mic.
Oh, you meant us get into it. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So my question to you, hold on real quick, real quick. Let me do something. I just need to change the background of the
Hey,
chat.
Ellen.
So my question to you is, what do you feel that Megan Thee Stallion is lying about?
I believe that she is lying about Tory saying dance, B word dance. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that she is lying when she says that she was not involved in the argument. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that she is lying when she says she saw Tory standing up over the window shooting at her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for now.
That's it for now.
Yeah. based on
But
what you just talked about.
I thought you said that you didn't believe that she was shot anyway.
No, I said I was gonna wait to see, because the only reason I say that is because the hospital lost the bullet fragments or whatever they said.
The bullet
So,
fragment, no, the LAPD lost the bullet
or the
fragments.
LAPD lost the
Yeah, but
whoever
the
lost
bullet,
them, they were lost.
but the bullet, but there's still bullet fragments in her foot currently.
I don't believe that a bullet boom directly hit her foot.
Okay,
But if we're gonna
but
say sharpnels mean that it does technically count as you getting shot, then okay, she got shot.
yes, but like I think that's what she said. She even said that she was like, he shot at me, and then when he shot at me, the bullet still ricocheted and hit my foot and hit both feet on top of it. So at the end of the day, there was a shot. But my question is,
She
you
said that
said
really, I'm sorry, she said that to Gail King. She said those two were arguing in the back, and that's why I wanted to get out of the car. I didn't have nothing to do with the argument.
yes, she did say that. But I
Thank you.
guess my question to you is, what is the importance of what started the argument or who was arguing before the shot had happened?
Well, that paints the whole picture. You don't just go up and shoot somebody. She was mad at Kylie's house. I was literally at home watching them live at Kylie's house. So
Mhm.
you could tell Megan was pissed off at Tory because he was all over Kylie. Kylie put them out of her house. So she was pissed off, and the what's the name? She had invited Tory there. So that's when I think
Well, no,
Kelsey,
she invited Megan and Tory came and she brought Tory with
I
her.
mean Megan invited Tory to Kylie's
Yeah,
house.
okay. I was like, let's just be clear. Like Kylie
Yeah,
did not invite Tory there.
because she wouldn't even ever do that.
Right,
Right.
because he's irrelevant.
Exactly. But not to
Exactly.
Megan.
Right. But we all know how black women are addicted to hypogamy anyway. So dating nothing as niggas are something that happens
Ooh,
often, right?
ooh, ooh, we're not gonna go there. Okay, so that's why it is important of why the whole argument started. I do believe the whole thing about Kyle, or what's her name, Megan backdooring Kelsey all the time for her men. I believe Tori brought that up, and
Okay,
I
so
believe they got mad, or she got
so
mad.
I like what we're not okay. So what I don't want you to do now that you've come up here is try to be very short with me because I really want to get into
I'm
all of
sticking
the
to the
points.
facts, boo. Okay,
No,
okay,
I want to
okay.
stick to everything that has been said by both Tory and Megan, all of the inconsistencies, because we're always pointing out Megan's inconsistencies. So my
Mhm.
question to you is, when Megan had first said that Tory Lane shot her, and then other people were suspecting that it was Kelsey. Because this is what they were saying from the gate. Because Kelsey was up there like, I need her to say I didn't shoot her. I need her to say I didn't shoot her. And people were like, she acting real defensive. Did you shoot her? Somebody shot her. Did you? I believe Kelsey did it. They were saying that in the comments. And then Tory Lanez went underneath the comment and he said Kelsey did not shoot at Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, because he didn't expect it to go this far. He said he
So,
told us why he said that. He said I was just protecting my girl.
but how was that his girl?
Because that was his girl, Jeremy. That's the
No, it
whole reason
wasn't.
they were fighting.
No, it wasn't, because let's be real here. Before they even had gotten over to Kylie house, before any of this had happened, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez were already seen dating and going to dates together at brunch. Hold on, let's actually pull up the photo, because if we're gonna sit here and act like this was some secret that Megan and Tory were messing around at the time.
Yeah, she was
Like,
flying up to Canada for
and
quarantine radio. She was all on that D.
hold on, so give me a
But
second.
Kelsey was on it first.
So you're telling me that this photo right here doesn't give you, like, you're telling me that she had just found out in the car that they were messing around, that she couldn't see this. I'm sorry. I'm sharing the wrong screen, child. Give me a second. Um, eh, 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 eh.
Nobody hates
So they
Megan.
so
We
so
talk.
that so that so they went to the Rock Nation brunch together. This is the photo that they took together. His dick is all up on her butt. And you're my best friend. And supposedly you're just now finding out that I was sleeping with Tory. Why would you not suspect something when this photo went viral? They were already hanging out, doing lives together. They had went to the Rock Nation brunch together. It was obvious that something was going on between the two. It's no way that Kelsey had just found out right before that. Hold
I
on. What
I agree.
happened?
I accidentally clicked off. I forget I'm not supposed to push the back button. My bad.
You good. But I'm saying, why would she then forget or not know that that Megan is messing with Tory?
I do think that she. Hold on, sorry. That's for Phyllis, right? That's for Phyllis. Phyllis, the Grubhub. It's a Grubhub. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what was I saying? Sorry, I thought it was on me the whole time.
We were saying that like at the time it was kind of common knowledge that Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez were dating around this time. We had all been speculating it. They had went to the Rock Nation brunch together. They had took these photos together. They'd been hanging out, being spotted together. It was no secret. So why would now all of a sudden would it be a big ruckus that Megan Thee Stallion slept with Tory? And I just want to ask you another question. I
Hmm.
want you to be completely real with me. And
Okay.
I know that you don't like Megan. I get it. But
I
do
don't
you
mind Megan.
but do you really believe that he didn't want Megan, that he wanted her friend instead?
I think he wanted both. He had both.
But my question is, who do you believe he really had first? Do you believe when he came, when he met her, he was like, wait, move, Megan. I need to talk to your friend.
I think he did have Kelsey first because that's kind of like the pattern. Kelsey has always been the cuter one, and Megan has always kind of been the big, tall, awkward girl until she blew up and got hot. So Kelsey is used to
What?
Megan backdooring her. This is
Wait,
the truth.
wait, wait. What do you wait? I'm so
This
confused.
is not
You
my opinion. This is gonna come out in court. This is
who? But
not
I'm
just
saying
me.
who? But like who? Like Megan Thee Stallion was the big awkward one.
Yes.
Let's look at.
You
Hold on.
Kelsey's
Wait.
family took Megan in and they helped her with her music career. Kelsey's not
Nope.
just some bum. She's from a well-to-do family in
Who
Houston.
said that?
It's a fact. You can look it
Who?
up.
I'm saying who said this? So I can.
Kelsey, that's what okay, Kelsey said it. Kelsey said it.
Okay. Kelsey said. Kelsey Harris family helped Megan. Megan the Stallion's career.
She was her marketer. Kelsey is like popular in Houston. She owns multiple businesses.
I'm saying, but like you just said, her family helped Megan Thee Stallion with her music. From what I know, her mama did. Her mama helped her with her music and got her record deal.
A bad record deal. Yes, but Kelsey was like her marketer. She was her promoter because Kelsey is well known
By who?
in Houston. Kelsey had businesses before
Kelsey was,
Megan.
but before this, Kelsey was a stripper.
She might be well known stripper. I don't. I've never heard of her being a stripper, so I can't confirm or deny.
But I'm saying it was confirmed. Like that, like Megan Thee Stallion literally said that. She said, my like, my all my bitches were like, I was in school and all my other friends, they was out doing what they knew, what they was doing. A lot of them were strippers, and she listed Kelsey as a stripper. And then when she came on, she hired Kelsey as her publicist and her marketer. And she
Publicist and
said
marketer.
Kelsey will always keep her up to date with her coming and goings, right?
Okay. Okay. So
But
we
Kelsey
kind of
was
agree.
not a publicist before she became
No.
Megan Thee Stallion's publicist.
Hey,
And
too shiesty.
I need you to
Sorry.
focus on me, sir.
Sorry. Let me
We
take off
we
the
we, we
coffee.
go. You got to focus so we can keep this dialogue going.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So Kelsey was a stripper, and also I want us to look up Megan Thee Stallion because I don't know. Maybe Megan Thee Stallion was big, tall, and awkward looking. Maybe I don't know, but let's look at Megan Thee Stallion before the fame.
I didn't say she was awkward looking.
Yes, you did.
I
You
said
said
she
she
was
was
big, tall, and
you
awkward.
you said she was a big, tall, awkward one.
Yeah,
And
not looking.
I'm saying like I don't know. I don't know, friend. If this is what it looked like, if this is what tall and awkward look like, I would have rather look like
I
Megan than
never
look
called
like Tory.
Megan ugly. Jesus. I said Kelsey was the little cute one, and
You
Megan
said
was the
you
big,
said
tall, awkward girl, and she
you
backdoored Kelsey and took her men multiple times. That's all.
hell, Cardi was a stripper, Jeremy. Yes, Cardi was a stripper, but Cardi wasn't no damn publicist and marketer. But like you did say that Megan Thee Stallion, you said Kelsey was the cute one. Always the cute one.
She's considered the cute one to
And
me, and I'm
then
not. I
and
have no
then
judgment in this fight.
but
People
I'm
saying I
saying
hate Megan and
you
she's ugly.
Marquita.
I'm
Marquita
sorry.
King.
I'm staying out the comments.
You said that when you just said this, you said that Kelsey was always known as a cute one and Megan was the big, tall, awkward one.
Hmm.
So you literally tried to make it appear as if this lady was ugly from the gate.
No, I didn't.
And
I
then you
said she
say
was
until you
big, tall, and awkward.
and
Men don't usually like bigger, taller girls. They usually go for the smaller, cute, petite girls, which is the hit. Baby, sorry, the baby hit Kelsey first. Tory hit Kelsey first. I don't know about Ben Simmons, but even other guys in Houston, they've been friends
Ben
for
Simmons
10
said
plus years.
Ben Simmons already said that he don't even know Kelsey and Megan,
That's why I left him out of it.
but you just put him in it.
But I don't know if he's lying. I mean, it came up in court. I don't know if he's lying or who's lying on that
I
one.
mean, but if somebody who you said and you didn't, and obviously you didn't call them, if you wanted, why wouldn't you call them? I'm just asking you the questions, and I'm just saying if we're this is all figurative, right? You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Where you at? Where you at, Marquita? Marquita, come back. Marquita, we ain't done. Marquita, don't you hop down. We were having a conversation. Not my friend hop down. Not my friend hop down when we was having a discussion, child. Okay. All right. I don't think my friend would run away. She stand 10 toes down to her beliefs, even if she wrong, child. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just about to come off screen for a second. Oh, child, it is hot. My goodness. That's what I'm talking about. Give me a second. I'll be right there. Give your boy a second. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. And y'all, we gonna take turns, okay? After me and Monique are finished, then I will bring up who's ever is in the in the waiting room. But I cannot bring everybody up all at once because one thing I know is that is that friend can trigger the people. All right, cool. All right, this is better. I was burning up in my pullover. It's 40 degrees out here. All right. All right. So
Can
can you
you
hear me?
first? Can you tell Devin Daquan that I was picking up food? It was an online order for myself. I was not doing a Grubhub. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. So but they can hear you. You're on the
Oh,
screen.
I'm sorry. Devin Daquan, I was actually picking up my order that I placed through Grubhub. Thank you. Okay, now we can get back to Megan.
Okay. But my question to you is you said that Kelsey was known and you said that this was well known way before
Can we get past that?
no, because we like these are facts. We're talking about each fact.
Okay, that's not a fact. That's going to be an opinion that the defense team is going to use.
So that's your opinion. But you do know
Yes.
that it's been said that Megan Thee Stallion had been popping and well known in the Houston area and building buzz since 2016 when she got to Prairie View.
I agree. That was only 6 years ago.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, so she already had buzz before she even, but like, before she even took off, when she released the Tina Snow record.
Correct.
All right, so where was Kelsey at that time?
As far as I know, Kelsey owned two businesses. She may have
What
been a
business?
stripper. I've never heard that until today.
You
And then
didn't, so
Megan put
wait,
her on as her publicist. That's what friends do. That's what best
you
friends do.
wait,
She
so
gave her
you
a job.
watched Hottie's World, and you can quote Hottie's World. You never heard Megan say that Kelsey was a stripper?
I don't even know what Hottie's World is.
Monique.
I'm not a Megan fan. I don't. The only girl rapper I like is Glorilla. I'm not a Nicki fan. I'm not a. Oh,
Monique,
and Cardi.
Monique,
I don't know
Monique,
what Hottie. Okay, okay.
Monique. I don't think you understand what you said. You said when you first got in here, you knew that Megan Thee Stallion felt some type of way against Kelsey when she was talking to the baby on the Hotties World. That's what you said.
I never said. I don't even know what Hottie's World is. I never said that.
Wasn't that you that said that? I could have
No,
swore somebody said that.
it wasn't me. I promise.
I'm gonna have to rewind that, but I could have swore you said you already knew that she felt some type of way against Megan. You already knew that she felt some type of way against Megan Thee Stallion. Actually, that was not you. I take that back. That was
Okay,
Millie.
yeah,
That was
I'm real
Millie.
confused.
That was Millie from Mob Radio.
Okay, thank you.
I take that back.
Thank you.
All right. So my next question is: so why do you feel that Tory did not shoot Megan?
I just don't think he shot her because it doesn't make sense, and that's really not a good reason. But I just think that I think Kelsey had more of a motive to shoot her than Tory did.
Okay, but like somebody who's literally beat somebody up because they just simply didn't wave to them. Would that
He
would
had a
that
reason.
huh?
He had a reason.
No, that was not a reason.
That
But I'm
was
saying,
his reason.
I'm
It's
saying
not
you
a
don't think
reason, but it
so
was
you don't think
his.
he had a reason when he was arguing, with Megan Thee Stallion after Megan Thee Stallion roasted him?
Megan said he wasn't arguing with him
But you
until
said
today. That just
but
came out
but
today.
but you just said that you believe that she was. That you say
I believe that Megan was arguing with Kelsey because that's what the eyewitness said, that Megan was beating her down. And then I believe Kelsey grabbed the gun. I believe Kelsey pow powed. And I believe Tory was trying to not let her pow pow. In no way do
so
I believe Tory was standing outside of a window saying dance be dance. I do not believe that.
So my next question to you would be, why do you believe that, why do you believe that Megan would just lie on Tory and just instead of saying Kelsey shot her?
Why do I think Megan would lie on Tory and say
Yeah.
and not say Kelsey shot her? Because I
Yeah.
do think that they're friends, and I think that Megan was feeling the pressure. Everybody was laughing at her online because of the way she was walking and everything. Because at first, she never even said anybody shot her. Then she came out. It was like I was shot with the intention of being harmed. And it's like, okay, where'd that come from? And then next, it was you shot me, Tory. So I don't know. I just listened to the 5 stories she told before, and then all of a sudden it was
What
that.
about, but also let's also remember the 6 stories that Tory told as well.
I think Tory
Because
told
because you
one
because you
story,
because
and that
you're
was
because
that
you're
Kelsey didn't
because you
do it.
remember because you remember Tory said that Megan Thee Stallion was never shot anyway. He said that on the live.
That was Dr. Dumb Tory talking. He don't
That
know what
was
he's talking
not
about.
Dr. Tory Lane said that on the live that Megan Thee
No,
Stallion
I
was
said
never.
that was Dr. Dumb Tory. He don't know what he's talking about. He got that because he looked at a scale or a
But I'm saying so he could
thing of
lie,
a
so he
point.
could lie saying Megan Thee Stallion never got shot, which is the whole basis of this trial. But Megan Thee Stallion could lie about not arguing with Kelsey, and that could affect everything.
Yes. I just don't think he did it. I think Kelsey
I
did it.
like, I
I
like,
don't
and
think she was
the,
intentionally
the,
shot.
the crazy thing about it is, Marquita, you know damn well you sound crazy. You know you do. Cause you're like,
How? Because I don't think
cause
he did it.
number one, me and you are right here. You literally smile like this, cause you knew damn well it don't make sense when I'm pointing out the inconsistencies of both.
I'm just tired of talking about it. I'm just I told you yesterday. I'm trying to be
No, you're
silent on
not.
it.
You are not tired of
I
talking about it. You are
am.
not, cause let DJ Academics do another live. You'll be right there
Oh,
in the
I'm gonna
live
be there
chat.
front and center because it's fun
Okay.
and it's not a whole bunch of people like you hate Megan. I don't know Megan to hate her. I don't know Megan to love her. I don't know Megan to believe her, but I do know that she has told many, 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 many lies.
And so
So,
is
and that's
Tory.
before
And,
this. No,
and
before Tory,
that,
before
but I'm
anything.
saying
She's a
Tory has
known
told many,
liar.
many lies. You remember when Tory said that he had hired that black woman, that dark-skinned black woman, because they tried to bring all light-skinned women to his video shoot, and then a dark-skinned black woman said that was a complete lie, that never happened.
I believe that. That was a lie. Tory is a little menace, but I
But
don't
I'm
think he did
saying, but
it.
like he's a liar, but you believe that Megan is the bigger liar
Yes.
when Tory Lanez have had a longer history of lying than Megan has? Because we've
Teresa
known Tory.
Pearson, can you come up? Because you're doing a very good point, and I'm tired, honestly.
You tired.
I am. We're going around and around. I
We're
don't think
really
he
not.
did
We're
it.
we're
I
really
think
not.
Kelsey
We're
did it.
really
I think
not
it could have
going.
been an accident.
We're really not going around and around. I'm asking you your point, and you cannot defend it well, and then you want to move on. But it
I
is what
can
it is.
defend it well. The evidence shows that there was gunpowder residue. Before, I did not believe there was any on Tory. Okay, there is.
Because
So it
why?
was
Why?
on
Why?
because
Why
of
didn't you believe? Why didn't you believe there was no
because
gunpowder residue?
because of Nancy Dillon, a white reporter. She
You a
tweeted
motherfucking
that
lie. You
no,
definitely said it was because of academics, and we have to
be
debate.
we had to find the source. Nancy Dillon tweeted that it was inconclusive that there was any gunpowder residue on Tory. That's when academics picked it up and said that there wasn't any. So it was
I
actually
need
that
to
it was
see that.
inconclusive. You can find it. Nancy Dillon. She's been tweeting since July when they first went to trial and it got pushed back.
Okay, are you ready for me to let you down, like Monique King? Because I don't think you want I don't think you want to have this exchange anymore.
I don't. Shout out to Ellen, Simply Elegant One, Too Feisty, and Teresa Pearson, and Naya Fuller, even though she says she liked me better in the chat. I love y'all. I'm tired. I'll be back tomorrow when we have another call in.
All right, bye, friend.
Bye. I'll see you in the chat.
All right, all right. Next one up is Miss Simone. All right, Miss Simone, Miss Simone.
Yes. Hi, can you hear me?
I can. What's going on, sis? How
Hi.
you
Oh my
doing?
gosh. Hi, Jeremy. Good evening. Thank you so much for letting me um on on your channel, and I'm ready to basically get into it. I don't really want to talk about the last person who came up, but
That's my friend. We gonna be nice to Marquita. She got like everybody has a right to their opinion. Okay. Actually,
yes.
I'm gonna add up Shan too because I feel like you two might agree on this, so it's not gonna end into a kick down brawl.
No,
You got
absolutely not. I definitely don't want to be problematic. I just want to say um that what you're doing right now is great, and I feel like we should support Megan because at the end of the day, if any one of us was to get shot, this is a serious situation. I mean, just to look into the case and just be considerate. Like in general, like this woman got shot. She's being dissed by other rappers. Overall, it's just disrespectful. Like if this happened to us, our mother, our sister, whoever, this is not something where anybody should feel like she's lying about it. Just let the evidence play out in court and we'll take it each day. That's honestly how I feel.
Mhm.
I don't feel as though she's a liar. I mean, the information came out. I mean, it
Wait,
some things were
so can I ask you a question?
yes.
You don't feel like she a liar, but do you feel that she lied?
I don't feel like she lied. I feel like maybe because of the situation that happened and it was so traumatic that every detail she really can't recall. Yes, when I heard about the whole Tory Lanez and the Escalade and another channel was discussing it, it didn't really make sense the way she said that he pointed the gun and all of this other stuff. It didn't really make sense. She said she didn't see Kelsey, and then it was inconsistent. But is it a lie she got shot? No, I don't think so.
And Shan, you are in here on 2 different accounts. Do you want me to remove one? Okay, so I'm gonna remove the one that's on the screen, and I'm gonna kick that one out. I'll add this one up. Is this you?
Yes. You hear
Okay,
me?
cool. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'll kick that from the studio. All right, cool. So I'm not saying like I believe Megan was shot, and I believe that Tory did it. Now, do I think that Megan Thee Stallion has done things that has hindered people's belief in her story? Absolutely. And I do think that one of the main things that she should not have lied about, not that it even really matters towards anything, but it's just the fact that you as a Black woman, you are already going to have people going against you, period, just because you are that. So you coming on to Gayle King doing a interview that you completely did on your own, volition, and then lying about having a relationship with him does make you appear as a liar.
And I will say,
Yes.
can I say something? Because I like I guess you know me now, Jeremy, because I do agree with her. But I have one thing to say, and because this is like, this is my thing right here in the courtroom. And Meg messed this up. She really messed it up. And I'm so mad with her because this is what we do as Black people in general. We talk too much. And instead of her, I feel like I will understand everything she said about the police. I am the police. Well, not anymore, but I was the police. I don't trust the police, partly because of my Blackness. And it's still a lot of stuff there. And I believe what she says, all that stuff. But my whole thing is, will that jury? Who's in the jury box? We don't see them.
Okay. Mature Black female podcast. Would you like to come up as well? Because I think I think you're offering some very interesting questions as well. I just want to put it out there. Jeremy Speaks believes that Megan Thee Stallion was shot by Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Speaks believes Megan Thee Stallion was shot. Jeremy believes Megan Thee Stallion is the victim. Jeremy believes that Megan Thee Stallion has the right to tell her story. But Jeremy also believes that there's some lying going on the foot that's making people not believe what you want them to believe.
And
Hold
I
on.
believe with most of what you said, except for I'm not a rap fan, so all that stuff that Marquita was saying, I was kind of lost, but I can understand what she was saying. And me as thinking, if I was one of the people in the jury, because I'm not really familiar with the story, I didn't follow it. I wouldn't be on Meg's side if I was in the jury box, and mainly because of what's come out so far. That defense attorney, when I tell you he put his foot in it yesterday, he made you think. Because I'm like, let me go start looking. And that's when I started click reading, because the stuff he was saying, I was like, wow. And that's what made
What
me
was
go to
so
think.
like? What did he say that really made you like? Oh my god,
He
maybe I
said
did get it wrong.
he said what Marquita just said, like about all the stuff about Kelsey. I did not know that. I didn't I didn't know a lot of things about this. I just thought
What about
um
Kelsey?
Kelsey was in the car. Her and Kelsey had an argument. Tory had just bust her out about it. I don't even know what the situation is because I'm not a fan, but from what the defense attorney said, he had just bust Kelsey out like, oh, I'm sleeping with you and her all at the same time. Ha ha ha. And y'all are
Mm.
mad about me wanting Jenner, but I'm sleeping with both of y'all. That's what it made it sound like to me. And if I was sitting in the jury stand, how I was when I was listening to him yesterday, I would be like, dang, well, she could have shot her. Because you didn't know he was playing both of y'all like that. But listening to you
Now,
guys, it's like, oh,
now,
she knew.
can I
But
can I
how many people in the jury are like me and
can
didn't
I
know?
can I say one thing before this,
Mm-hmm.
y'all? I'm about to bring somebody up here. I want y'all to allow everybody to have their own opinion. And if y'all can't do that, I will kick you out of the chat.
Okay.
Oh, for
we can
sure.
all disagree. We could say we disagree. We could say our point, but we cannot disrespect people. We cannot call nobody out of their name. We can't do any of
Oh
that. I just
no.
want to put it out there.
Oh, for
Absolutely.
sure.
All right.
Jeremy, I have a question, by the way. Not even a question, but um the whole Gail King interview that Megan Thee Stallion had,
Gayle King interview
um
that Megan Thee Stallion had.
I'm not
Um,
really understanding why she lied about
not
being
really
intimate with Tory
understanding why
Lanez. Was she
she lied
embarrassed
about being
about it? I
intimate with
mean,
Tory Lanez.
Wait,
Was she
wait, wait,
embarrassed
wait,
about
wait.
it? I mean,
Prince Ron, you got an echo.
Prince
I
Ron, you
think
got
you
an
might
echo.
wait,
I think
let me put you on mute. So you might have to close out of one. I think you might have me open in multiple windows. So if you're on the chat, you're gonna have to close out of the YouTube app. You get what I'm saying? So let me try it again. Hello? Are
so.
you there?
Let me.
Okay. You still have
Are you there?
a
Hello.
really bad echo. Try to come back down and come back up. All right? Cool. All right. So continue what you were saying.
yes, I was saying I feel as though Megan Thee Stallion might have been embarrassed about possibly being intimate with Tory Lanez, and that part really is interesting, in my opinion, because I mean, why did you go on television and why did you say you wasn't intimate, but in court you saying that you was? What's your
Mhm.
thoughts on that?
She telling the truth in court, but on that interview, she was trying to save face.
Well, on the interview, we all kind of could tell that she was lying. Like when Gail had asked her of like, did she sleep with Tori? She was like, no, no, I didn't. She looked completely caught off guard by it. Hello, what's up, Prince Ron? Are you there, Prince Ron? Okay, I'll give you a second to to
What
get
can
this.
I say? I do think Meg was shot. I do think her and Kelsey argued. I don't know who shot her yet. They have to prove that to me. I
Mm-hmm,
can tell you what I think in my street mind, but my court mind says they haven't proven it yet.
mm-hmm.
And I will say that I don't believe Tory Lanez, 2 feet tall, stood over the window shooting. How? He's not tall enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some stuff that's kind of like, hmm. And if it's just the whole thought to me, and I get confused at the part where she says Tory didn't shoot me. Because if my husband shot me and I love him from all my fiber, but if he shot me and they say who did it, he did it, take him.
But she was shot, and she didn't say neither one of the people did it.
Mm.
But
Right.
she was
And
shot
that's
by
what
one
I'm
of the
saying.
people.
That's where she loses me because I don't care if it was my best home girl or my husband, my son, my daughter, they shot me, take them. Because if you can shoot me, you can kill me. Take them because I feel, and that was where when she talks about being in danger, being feeling in danger with the police, but you didn't feel in danger with the people that just shot you, or you just got shot. And did you see Tory actually shoot you? That's something that I've been kind of because in all her statements and the stuff that I just Googled and watched from her, I saw him shoot me. Pow pow.
Yeah, like Cameron, if you want to say something, you could have said something this whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think George Floyd's situation had anything to do
Cameron, wait,
with.
wait, Cameron, do you know like I'm waiting for you to say something. I don't know, maybe you like muted.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we
Now we
can.
can.
Prince Ron, we just heard you speak. Like, what's going on? Okay, so I'm just saying, like, you have the right to speak, but it's not us. Like, we're not stopping you from speaking, bro. I don't want you to feel that way. Okay, but anyway, let's move on. Um, so what were you saying, Shannon Simone? Go ahead with y'all opinions.
I honestly just Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say actually.
I think you were saying because somebody in the comments said George Floyd had just happened. That's why she was scared. And I think they were trying to say why she was scared of the police. We know why she's scared of the police. I'm scared of the police too. And I'm not scared of them, but I'm fearful of what they do to us. Put it like that. And I
Exactly.
get that, but George Floyd did not make it heightened for me because I've seen it before. It just made it known to people who don't know about it. I've seen it. And when my
Hmm.
son, who's a young black man, walk out of my house at night and we live in the suburbs, I get nervous because these cops, I get nervous. So I understand her being nervous about the police and stuff like that, but I also don't understand. I'm nervous about the police, but I'm nervous in some of our urban areas and with my own people sometimes too, especially if you just shot me.
Hmm.
That's my thing. It's like something she did, but you know what? Everybody does not act the same in every situation because I'm not when things happen, I'm gonna fall apart type of person. And I tell people this all the time. If my husband was murdered tomorrow and they really didn't know who did it and they were
You know, like we have
looking
to
at
say,
me,
we have to start saying unalive y'all because they are shadow banning me.
oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Y'all already here. I haven't really cussed that much today, so this is not like me.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to follow the rules. Because
Yeah.
y'all, but real quick, so while we pause this situation,
Hmm.
could y'all like the video for me? Because I know it's 120 people or 123 people in here, but it's only like 53 likes. And in order for me to get in the algorithm so we can have this beautiful black conversation and such, I need y'all to start liking the video.
Okay.
It really hurts me that I have to beg, you know.
I like when I come in, Jeremy. I just wanted
Prince
to
Ron,
kind
are
of
you there?
I
Yeah,
want to
can you hear
kind of
me?
give a little
Yeah, we
advice
can
to
hear.
us.
Wait, so
Oh,
you're
go ahead,
Cameron?
Ron.
Nah,
You're not Cameron, so you're not Cameron Knight.
no.
Okay, cool. But go ahead. Go like what were you gonna say? Because I know you wanted to say something too.
Who me?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
My question is from the beginning, like, cause I watched it. I didn't say nothing for like a couple months because it was like I just wanted to see how it was gonna play out and everything. They didn't charge Tory until like what September, October, correct?
I can't tell you the date that they charged him with this. No, I don't
But
know. I can't tell you
but
the exact date.
I always paid attention to every time she said something, and every time she said something, it was a different story or it's adding something to it. Like it's nothing she's ever said about her being a victim has added up and being clear. Like it's always been changing, and I think what really messed her up is when she went on Gail King and then she started saying a whole bunch of stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, I've been seeing reports today that she said on Gail King they wasn't sleeping together, but then on when she was on testifying she did say they were sleeping together. So it's like, what is actually true? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. So my question to you is, okay, first I want to ask you this. Who do you believe?
I believe him because I sat there and listened to her talk multiple times, and I'm not. Oh, if he did it, he's wrong for doing it. He should be canceled
Mhm.
100%.
Right.
But if you're
You mean
lying,
going to prison if he
yeah,
did?
yeah, or whatever they're gonna do with him. So
So my next question to you would be, so you do know that like we have all of these inconsistencies, right? You know, Megan Thee Stallion claimed that she ain't slept with him, but she really did sleep with him. That, you know, that's understandable that you would be having some doubt about that. But what about the two real big inconsistencies when it comes to the actual whole case within itself? You know, when Tory Lanez had went live and said that she wasn't shot and that she had stepped on glass, and now him and the prosecution and the defense are all agreeing that she was shot now and that he didn't do it, but Kelsey did it. But he also, in the same breath, months ago, said that Kelsey never shot at Megan. What
Tory
about
said
those
that.
inconsistencies?
I mean, I don't. I'm honestly, I don't know. They both story don't sound right to me. To be honest, like
But I'm saying, like when a person is denying that the whole situation happened versus somebody just denying sleeping with somebody, who are you more inclined to believe? Like if I suppose if you get shot, right? And I you say I did it. I hop on live and I say, this man is not shy. He never got shot. That is a lie. This man did not get shot. If you got shot, you wouldn't even be able to talk right now because that's not how the way biology works. And then then people are speculating saying that the other person who was also with me and you shot you. Then I say that person never shot him. I never shot him. That person never shot him. He never got shot. And then so you're telling me that I wouldn't seem way more suspicious for denying a whole situation?
I mean, you got a point. You got a valid point there, but you got to also remember he wasn't able to talk like he wanted to in the first place for like 2 years. So he only
Oh,
can
and like
say,
at the beginning, he was able to talk. The gag order didn't get placed on him until a year after everything had happened. He just wasn't talking.
Can
but
I get
they
my
did.
street version of what happened?
Wait, I just
Go,
I'm just trying to lay out everything real quick. You
I
know, like
mean, he did say Rock Nation told him to be quiet and this stuff, and
so
it's all.
you telling me you telling me the same man who was up there like I don't fuck with Jay-Z or anything else like that, you believe that this same man would be listening to Rock Nation about not talking about him being accused of shooting somebody?
I
Why would he
mean,
listen to Rock Nation?
I just look at it as it's some industry shit that be going on that we don't even know about. That's why it's looking so crazy, and all we can do is speculate about what's going on. I just said some industry stuff about what he could and can't do because that's weird to me that he wasn't able to talk and he could talk. I don't know who. I'm just saying I just heard a whole bunch of stories lingering around the whole situation because I just know that she was doing all the talking and he was doing less of the talking. So I'm only going on what I can hear from the victim of the situation, and that's what I can go on.
Hold on, Monique. You said you was tired, so I need you to go get your rest, sis, because you hopped off here. You said you was tired of talking about it. You said you had enough for today. You could have been up here talking with us just like, but you acted like I was giving you the fifth degree. At least me and him, like we like he could like me and him, he ain't fanning out from fatigue. You know what I'm saying?
But I,
So
Jeremy, I'll just listen to what you said, okay? And I got a whole story for you, right? Okay, this is what we're from everything you just said. If you was prosecution, he might be guilty. But from what they said and you said, is two different things in the opening, unless they prove all that coming on later. But
so
from
what
what
is
you
so what do you
said,
feel like they said in the prosecution?
from in the prosecution, I feel like they built their case around her statement, and you just built your case around what seems more factual than her statement.
In the
And from
opening,
what you
like,
said,
but in the opening statements, they literally laid out everything. Yes, they opened it up with the dance beat. Like they laid it out with that, of course. But they also laid out the phone calls that
She
he made.
trolling with that dance, B. She trolling with that. She know you said that. She
Hold
trolling
on,
with
y'all.
that.
Wait, y'all. I know. Look, I do not find women brutality against women funny, but I need y'all to see this real quick. I'm about to show y'all something.
the movie.
Like, I gotta show y'all this. I seen this, and this literally, I just want to know what y'all believe, what y'all think about this tweet. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, let me see. Skip for now. I'll go to my account. Okay, so this is a tweet I had saw this morning, and it's asking this question: Is this what Tory Lanez did? So I'm about to put this on the screen real quick, and we gonna see it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, that possibly might have happened.
That was my story. You just stole it, Jeremy.
You on mute?
I was like, I didn't steal it. Looney Tunes stole it. So my question to y'all is that how y'all believe it happened?
No,
Probably.
because they
From what
said
you
that
said, yep.
Kelsey had gun residue on her too. So if that's how that happened, then why she got gun residue on her too?
So I believe that
That's
the
what
reason that
drove me.
Kelsey could possibly have gun residue on her is because when you're wait, let me do something. When you are close to somebody who has gun residue in a small area, gun residue has a habit of going outward. So if you shot somebody right next to me, I would have the gun residue on me too. It doesn't matter if who has the gun residue on them. Well, it does matter. It matters who
Where?
and where the gun residue is located.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
my question.
Where's the gun residue located on Kelsey? Was it on her arm? Was it on her shoulder? Was it on her hand? You know, where you would fire a firearm? Where was it at? And where was the gun residue located on Tory Lanez? That is the important thing to me.
Cause
Right.
did Megan get back in the car after she was allegedly shot?
Yes, he said. So this is what she said. Apparent. Well, I don't know if this is Megan Thee Stallion saying this or if this is like other people, that are part of the prosecution saying this. But they saying that he got out of the car, after Kelsey went to go check on Meg after she was shot at, and he had yanked Kelsey by her hair, punched her in the head, and told her to get the F in the car, and told Megan get in the car as well, and they both went in the car, and they have the blood trail leading from that point back to the car. So that's what they're saying.
Hey, Jeremy, can I say something briefly before I get off?
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's some things that I'm concerned about. Now, after hearing the other gentleman speak, and I do understand how he feels, and I do agree with what he's saying, along with what the other woman is saying and what you're saying. And this whole situation is very inconsistent. I
Hmm.
do personally believe that Tory Lane shot her because remember those text messages came out and him apologizing to her. What could he have been apologizing about? Clearly shooting her. And another thing, right? I understand the George Floyd situation was happening and she didn't want to escalate the situation. But my thing is, girl, literally, you just got shot, allegedly. This, you would want the police to help you. She's on the internet. She's saying he's going to jail. You're going to jail. Girl, you should have been said that he shot you a long time ago. You should have told the police that. Don't tell us that. Tell the police that. You was intimate with him. And my whole thing is, as a grown woman, I feel as though she should take accountability. I mean, maybe it was a drunk night, and it's okay to step away from your friends when you're feeling uncomfortable. She stayed in it, and maybe this whole situation might have never happened if she just left the situation. You uncomfortable? Leave. Find a way back home. And because she said there was only a couple minutes away from her house, girl, go home. Just leave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she knew she was shot. Or I'm not going. And see, this is what Marquita was saying early. Monique Marquita, I can't remember her name, but this is what I think she was saying earlier. Because from that video and just thinking about stuff like that, and I know a little bit about guns. If he shot at the ground and the ricochets or the fragments is what caught her, they will say she's not been technically shot. Because I had somebody that was grazed in the face like that, and they weren't calling it shot. Even when they charged, it wasn't as a that he they were saying that the person didn't shoot them or was not trying to pow them. So what I will say is all of this can be true with them leaving out. You know how when you leave out little pieces of the story and they say if you don't tell it all, you're lying. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're getting at. Like pieces of everybody's story because Tori feels like she didn't get pow pow, straight up pow pow. It was some ricocheting going on, that it wasn't a pow pow. And I feel like she at the moment may have not known if it was a fragment, not known that she was pow pow. So two things can be true in this situation if I'm on the outside looking in. But what's going to happen is they're not going to get all this information in court. That's the bad part about it.
Mm-hmm.
We getting all this information because we got Jeremy breaking it down for us. I had never heard this much information until Jeremy broke it down for me because I don't follow that kind of stuff. And that's why I worry about who's on this jury because I would be the person to get a jury summons in the mail and go. And I would
I
be
don't
in
think
court.
I don't like well the prosecution has to agree with the defense on who they picked as a part of the jury. And something is telling me that they probably didn't pick too many black people.
And
The,
that's going to be their downfall though. And they don't realize it because they're thinking in their heads these are the people we're going to pick. But I think from two sides of the coin because I've been in that position before at work and saw a lot of different cases. So I'm thinking from two sides of the coin where I would probably be a great person to have on a jury because I'm not going to just say, I feel like this what happened and that's what happened. And when most juries think that way, for me, you got to prove it. I know in my mind it's what happened, but now prove it because, like I told you before, I can say that I don't know who shot her, but I believe in my mind, my street mind, and the stories that I'm hearing, he did it. But in the courtroom, I don't know who did it at this point because they
Okay,
haven't proven. So they got to prove it to me that he did it.
so I have a question for you, Ron. When it comes to the whole thing with the text messages and him basically profusely apologizing, to Megan Thee Stallion and him wishing none of this had ever happened, and him also apologizing to Kelsey, wishing that it never happened, and he said that he was drunk. What do y'all think he was? What do you think he was talking about?
he could
If
have been
I was
talking
his,
about anything.
if I was his lawyer, I would frame that as he's apologizing for sleeping with her and her friend, and then coming to the party with her, hitting on Jenner, and then getting back in the car, making them start drama between them, and then as a result, she got hurt. Not to say that I shot you, but all this stuff happened, and I was in the midst of it. So
Okay, but like if that's the case, then why would you also ask Kelsey not to testify or to not say anything? And Megan Thee Stallion too. If you did not have anything to do with this and you was just a bystander, you just saw two
no, he
friends.
was in the middle of it.
But I'm saying, then why would you say not to say anything? Is my question. Like, if I'm just the innocent bystander, if I'm just chilling, and y'all two are the ones who decided to fight and fist fight and shoot each other, that's between y'all. I ain't gonna tell nobody what not to say, who not to say it to, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever you
That's
decide to snitch on that girl about is your business. Why would I take it upon myself to tell both of the parties involved in the situation not to talk to the police and that I'm sorry?
because I don't want to be in it. I started it.
That
If I
sounds
was his
dumb as fuck.
defense,
I'm sorry.
it do, but guess what? In court, it flies, Jeremy. I done seen murder raps beat, well, unalive man raps beat on stuff like that, where we gonna explain this away. And if we say it too many times, so many times, people gonna start to believe it. I'm not saying I believe it because I don't, but if I was his attorney, I beat that dead horse right there, and it's gonna be a couple people on that
I
jury
get
that's gonna roll with me.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying, like, if we're all talking about the facts and we keep on saying the facts, the facts, the facts, the facts, the facts, like, then everything that's been laid out here to me points to Tory doing it. Like, for like and if we're talking about the inconsistencies of the stories, the inconsistencies that Tory has given to me aligns way more to the fact that he is lying about this shooting, because he said that the woman that wasn't even shot at. He said
But
that she stepped on glass. He said that.
But
And
he's
then
what
not
about
gonna testify in
but
court
I'm
though.
saying, now that it's proven that she was shot, now it's switching up to, well, okay, she was shot now, but I ain't the one who did it. But you said she wasn't shot at all. And Kelsey
Because
sued
I
her.
ain't do it. Because I
Shan,
ain't do it.
Shan, you're
what
not Shan.
what what, what about the
If you
witness?
gonna try to be a devil's advocate, this it ain't working. This ain't it. You
But
just
what
saying
about
you're not even making sense.
but Jeremy, what
Like,
about
I'm
that
And you
using
know
witness?
what?
valid
That
That's what
arguments.
And that's
Did
what
you hear
you
about?
do. You confuse the jury. You
You're not
confuse them
confusing. You're
enough.
not confused. You're not
I
confusing me though.
guarantee you, that's you, Jeremy. You different. You know more than what's being put out in court.
But
Because
I'm
you
saying
just
I feel
gave me
like
a
what the
lie.
defense. I feel like what the defense is saying is way better than what you're saying to me.
Hey,
But the
Jeremy, I
defense
have a
is gonna say,
question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Simone.
I'd like to know, did Megan get back in the car after all of this
yes.
happened?
Yes, we
Yep.
are. Like we are. Yes, she did. We already went over that. Mhm.
Okay, why? I'm not understanding why you get back in the car with somebody who shot you.
Now, baby, that's something I cannot tell you. But like,
But
listen,
Germ, Germ, did you hear about the witness that said her and Kelsey was fighting?
I did hear about that.
So
But my thing is this: I could fight. Well, I don't fight my friends. I don't do that. But I'm saying like, just because we fought, does that mean that I'm gonna shoot you? Or does that mean, we just gonna run our 1 and 2? But like, can I ask another question? Like, all right, so we're gonna sit here and say that this woman who we have absolutely no history of having violence, I'm talking about Kelsey, and I'm not talking about Megan, having no history of violence, no history of firearm, ready to, after she gets hit, ready to completely throw her life away and shoot her friend dead.
well,
You
they
know,
also it was also been reports that Megan been snaking Kelsey over dudes for about a minute now. I don't know how true that is, but
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna be real, and this is coming from somebody. If I wanted to hit somebody, I would hit Megan way before I hit Kelsey.
well, maybe this one was the tip of the iceberg or something. I don't
And
know.
I feel like more people wanted to hit Megan than they ever wanted to hit Kelsey. And I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that Kelsey has been snaking Megan has been snaking Kelsey from the beginning. All of the niggas wanted Megan even before she came on. Megan Thee Stallion has gained, a little bit of weight. Over the years, she's gotten thick. It has filled out. But I'm saying Megan Thee Stallion back then, her body was tight. She still had all that ass, all them boobs. Like, her face was pretty. Her hair was always looking good. Like, Megan Thee Stallion has always looked bomb as fuck. I'm
I
saying, like, she
mean,
was always sexy.
yeah, that's not arguable. I ain't gonna argue on that, but I don't know. Personally, what I believe that happened was
And wait, can I also ask you a question? Are we gonna sit here and act like Kelsey don't look like an auntie?
hey,
Are we gonna sit here and act like that? You telling me Kelsey don't give you Ronnie from the Players Club? You telling me if you saw Kelsey and you saw Megan, you would pick Kelsey?
Honestly, I don't like neither one of them. They both don't turn me off from this situation because I don't believe like all this over somebody getting shot in the foot. This don't make no sense to me. Like, how did it's other cases that have been got solved quicker than this? Like,
Okay, so my question to you is this. So if there is a witness account that Megan Thee Stallion was beating the brakes off of Kelsey, where is the photographic evidence? Why didn't nobody, like, is there photographs of her with a black eye, messed up lips, all of this battery that's been done to her face? Like, where is it?
I don't know. It's so much
But they didn't do it properly.
inconsistencies. It's so much inconsistencies because a lot even I know a lot of people don't like Joe Budden, but Joe Budden said the industry really know what happened already, and that's why people start.
Kelsey bad as F. Have you seen her? Megan looked like Mike Tyson's daughter. Okay, what we're not about to do. What we're not about to do. What we're not about to do is play like Megan Thee Stallion ain't bad. You might not like this lady, but what we not about to do is play like okay. All right, we could, like, you know what? I'm with the pettiness. So let's play this game. Let's go to both of their Instagram pages. Okay, we're gonna go to Instagram. We're gonna see.
I think
We
Kelsey
gonna
just had a
Meg is
baby.
bad. I don't understand what they saying. Meg is bad. Meg is bad.
I don't know. Like, ever since this happened, they want to act like Megan Thee Stallion look like I Am Groot. I don't know what that is about. But let me see. Kelsey, is it Kelsey Harris? Kelsey Nicole. All right.
But I
So
do think when they were calling her awkward, they weren't calling her ugly. Like, I know some tall girls that are awkward, but awkward doesn't mean ugly. It just means sometimes that posture and different stuff look weird on a big girl, but she's still cute.
Okay, well, now we're on Kelsey's page, y'all.
She just had a baby, didn't she?
Can y'all? Yeah, she did. But like, let's see. I'm just trying to see what's going
That
on.
one ain't bad.
Let's go through the photos of Kelsey. All right, she looking good. She looking she looked good, she pretty. She do look like an auntie though, but she still looks pretty. I don't know, y'all. She
I
to
mean,
me,
they two different body types.
to me, she looked like Ronnie's from the Players Club. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just telling y'all what she looked like to me. She looked like she's ready to tell me at any point, like, is you tired of making this chump change? Are you ready to use what you got to get what you want? And I don't know if I want to hit the pole or not. I'm just, where's Ice Cube? And I'm not saying that she an ugly chick, but what we not gonna do is sit here and make but we gonna continue to go through the photos, and this is before she even had the child, right? We still going through the photos. We still going through them.
She
We
do
still
look like her. Oh my God, her face. That's her daughter.
okay. Now let's go to Megan Thee Stallion's face, Instagram page. Let's go.
You know, Mega Baddie.
I don't know. They say she looked like that. She looked like Mike Tyson's daughter. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what's really true. I'm
They
like,
both baddies with different bodies.
I'm being objective in this. So I'm just here to look, and we ain't gonna sit here and act like Kelsey don't look significantly older than Megan as well. Like I would have
Yeah,
thought
she
that
had
would have
her
been
like
her older, like her younger auntie. I don't know. That's just me. I ain't trying to judge, but let's look. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know.
I mean, me personally, I've never been attracted to Megan Thee Stallion. So you, I mean,
I'm attracted to Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm
Don't
attracted
tell
to
my
Megan Thee
husband.
Stallion.
Don't tell my husband.
I'm attracted to her. I'll say it. Megan Thee Stallion, if I was like 4 inches taller, I would try to hit it. But because I'll probably need a ladder, a step stool, and an elevator, I don't think I could climb that tree. But maybe if I if I had on like some platform boots or something, I could get on up in there. I probably would. But what we not gonna do is sit here and act like Kelsey better than Megan. Like she eat like Megan
I
is
ain't
eating her.
saying that either.
What we not doing is acting like Kelsey better than Megan. Like, come on now. Like, what we not gonna do? It's just not working, even without makeup on, even close up. Like, I'm sorry, I would never pick Kelsey before I pick Megan. And if I do pick Kelsey, it's because I'm trying to get close to Megan first. Come on, like, are we all right? This what we doing? Mike Tyson little sister.
Now we victim bashing.
I'm saying I'm not saying that she might. I'm saying is this what she look? Is this what Mike Tyson little sister look like?
And she might be beautiful.
I'm saying because what I see right now is somebody that's better than Kelsey. Better body than Kelsey, better face than Kelsey, better frame than Kelsey, better hair than Kelsey, better makeup than Kelsey, better titties than Kelsey. I'm sorry. This is what I'm seeing. Me personally. I'm sorry. I would never choose Kelsey over Megan. I'm sorry. And now that she wearing the blonde wig and she don't, Kelsey can't wear blonde because she'll probably look like Ronnie from the Players Club. That's why she stick to black. But like, let's not sit here and act like Megan ain't better. I'm sorry. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Like, we don't sit here act. Maybe she might be taller. But baby, the face, the body, the titties, the ass, all of it natural too. All of that is homegrown. None of that GMO genetically modified product that the BBLs and shit. Like, no, absolutely not. Megan is way better than Kelsey. And I would never imagine people choosing Kelsey before they choose Megan. Or Megan needing to go fuck behind Kelsey.
I mean, it happens though. I
Well, when you
mean,
got a little chihuahua going around just humping on everything, it don't matter.
hey, you don't never know.
Wait,
Everybody taste is
wait.
different.
So they okay. Prince Ron, I want you to answer me this question. After concluding these photos and going through them and looking at the bodies and the faces, we understand that you said that you're not attracted to any one of them because you know what has gone on. And you say you was never really feeling Megan like that for whatever reason that may be. But I'm just saying, based on the body and the face, you're telling me that you would choose Kelsey over Megan. And this is all hypothetical. Hello?
Run.
Ron. Prince Ron.
You got to repeat that question because connection went out.
Oh, okay. So I'll repeat it from the top. I was saying that based on the photos and the videos of the bodies and the faces and everything else, just this photo alone, you telling me that what you seen on Kelsey's page was better than Megan's, and then Megan would have to go and chase after Kelsey's niggas?
But you got to go before she had the baby. She could look totally different.
I did show the photos of her before she had the baby. And the
Right.
sad part about it is that you can't even tell the difference.
I mean, I don't know.
No, I couldn't.
Hey, I mean, Megan got a better body for sure. Because
You telling me that she ain't got a better face, a better face too?
I don't
Definitely
know.
prettier.
Do I have to?
I mean,
do I have to run us back by Kelsey's account?
No, but you got to think about the other. Some people like light skin. Some people like a certain skin complexion. Like,
you know, but we all black. We ain't talking about light skin, dark skin. Honestly, Megan ain't even that dark anyway. What we talking about is the facial features, the face. Who prettier? Being light skin or dark skin don't make you prettier. The facial features do.
I mean, but some dudes, but the dudes that's messing with Kelsey,
I'm talking about you though.
Me personally, I don't know.
Okay. All right. I think I know the answer. But you ain't gotta answer it. You know damn well you don't want to fuck that auntie. You know you don't.
My personal preference is
you couldn't even tell when and after she had her child.
Hey, because I don't. Hey, look, I don't be. Look, I'm the type of person. I don't even follow no celebrities on my Instagram. So honestly, I don't even be paying attention to what they got going on. I mean, my personal preference is different.
Who your personal preference?
To be honest, I'll probably go with Kelsey if I go with Megan. Because Kelsey's shorter than Megan on one, so Megan too tall for me.
Okay, but who you think look better? Yeah, she's shorter, but who look better? So you telling me if you was a 6'8" nigga who taller than Megan and Kelsey, you would still go for Kelsey?
Probably.
You a damn lie. I don't believe it. Well, I don't believe a word. I don't believe it. I don't even think you believe that shit.
I never thought Megan Thee Stallion was attractive from jump. Like, I mean, I'm not saying she's ugly, but I was never attracted to her. Like,
I'm sorry. I can't sit here and believe that you would want Ronnie from the Players Club. I mean, not saying that Ronnie was ugly, not saying that Kelsey is ugly, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't see a man looking at Megan and then looking at Kelsey and being like, you know what?
But some people say, I've heard people say Megan look like a man or sound like a man or something too. I've heard a lot of things too. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, okay.
They say that about multiple black women, honestly. Unless they really light skinned, like you just said, like, you know, you go with the light skin version. There's more smaller and light skin. They don't like they say they can look like a man because she's tall, but looking at her, they ain't no damn man.
But I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm because I'm not attracted to her, mean she's not pretty or beautiful or nothing like that. I ain't saying she's nothing like that. I mean, everybody. I mean, to me personally, I don't think nobody's really ugly. Just what you're attracted to be honest. That's how I look at the world a little bit different than most people. So
I'm just saying that to me, I think that Kelsey looked like an auntie, and I know you feel the same way too, Ron. I know you know she looked like an auntie. You know she do. Do you think she look like an auntie?
Who?
Kelsey.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Hey, what's the definition of an auntie? Because I don't see aunties that look real good. So I mean,
I mean, I'm just saying she looked like she looked like somebody auntie. It looked like she got a pack of Newport 100s in her purse, and she go to every single Mary J. Blige concert, and she been around since 1985. Like to me, I mean not in 1985, but 1981. You know, she
Ooh,
been
I'm an
around for a while.
auntie.
Huh?
Ooh, I'm an auntie.
You are probably an auntie. That's
I'm a
fine.
grandma.
But I'm talking about compared to Meg, and then for Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey to be the same age too.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm.
Did you know that too, Ron?
No, I did
I thought
not.
she might have been a little older. Possibly.
Hey,
Y'all funny as fuck. I'm sorry.
but I mean, wouldn't most women that didn't have a baby probably have a better attraction than the women that have a baby that got like in that situation have a better
No,
body and
sir.
But I
No,
showed you
sir.
the photos before she had the baby, and you couldn't even tell the difference.
I gotta go do my own deep dive and investigation because look, like I said,
I
I don't
mean, we could do a deep dive together. I mean, like, let's go back. We can go back before the baby even came to fruition. Let's go to Kelsey Nicole Instagram page. Look, we right here. Ain't much research to do. We don't have to go get the FBI. This was Kelsey. This was Kelsey in 2017.
Oh God.
Oh,
This shit look like it came out in 1992.
that looked like the After Hour Club.
Yeah, Megan.
Let's
Hey,
zoom in and
well,
let's zoom in on how fine she is, y'all. I'm not saying that she ain't a pretty woman. I'm just saying what we're not gonna do is just sit here and make like from the gate. And this is in 2017, right? This 2017. This is before the baby. We can go through it.
I'm just gonna go and just accept that Megan got this one and leave that one on.
And then but no, we gonna need to do further research. So let me, let us
So
you
did
go.
Kelsey get her body done or something?
Yes, she did, but it
Oh
still
yeah.
looked auntie-ish.
Yeah, she's done then. Never mind, she's out. And Megan is all natural, right?
Yes, this was Megan in 2017 while she was in college.
Yep. Megan got this one.
This was Megan before she even got famous. Hold on. Like I'm saying though, what we can't do is sit here and act like we can even go to 2016. Like baby girl, like she always had it. She was never the big, tall, awkward one.
But I wonder why some women are hating on her like that though. Like why?
I don't know. That's weird to me.
Like why?
I mean, but I ain't gonna say that just a black woman. I just think it's just like a female thing. Period. Like they
I'm a
just hate on
female,
people.
sir.
I mean, this we being honest. I mean, I feel like even with dudes, people get jealous of each other. Like that's just what it is. I guess that's in the nature of being a human. There's somebody.
What's the difference between being jealous and envious? But okay, so I have more questions for y'all. I'm enjoying this conversation. This has been way more entertaining than I thought it would be. I'm really glad I decided to take a neutral approach to this because it allows me to tiptoe on each side. Although I do believe Megan, but let's go to Megan Thee Stallion in 2017 because Antoine said go to Meg when she had on that hoodie in 2017. I'm sorry.
A hoodie.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm gonna go back as far as I can. Now I remember seeing Megan in 2017, thinking I was like, "Damn, she fine," because I was in college at that point. Well, no, I wasn't in college yet. I was in college the next year, but I was like, "Damn, she kind of fine." Well, not kind of. I was like, "She is fine." We're gonna continue to scroll down on all the photos that Megan's still looking we're gonna scroll down.
Oh, you just showed your age, Jeremy.
What?
You said you was in college in 2018.
No, I didn't show my age. I was in the military first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Megan Thee Stallion wiped her Instagram page clean. I feel like I forgot she did that. Oh yeah, don't look like we can go back that far, but you know, all of the young photos show Megan Thee Stallion looking better. To be honest,
Hey, I ain't disagreeing.
I'm saying though, like, and like, so, and I'm saying they are saying that it was always like this. Like Kelsey was getting all the man. I was like the people skipping over Megan for Kelsey, and Kelsey. I mean, Megan been looking like people honestly think Megan looked better before she got famous, and she looked bomb as hell now. They saying that she got big, that she started gaining weight and everything else. That's what people be saying. I don't believe that, but I'm saying that like Kelsey. I don't know. Megan is a gorgeous woman to me. Like Megan is beautiful.
Well,
Megan is
that
beautiful.
might be that colorism creeping on up in there.
But I don't even think colorism is in play because Megan Thee Stallion isn't even that dark. Now I don't. Now maybe if it was like a Dej Loaf versus Kelsey, I could see a colorism or something like that. But or maybe a Dreezy versus Kelsey, and they were friends from back then. I can see. But Kelsey and Megan, they're neither one of them are light skin. I mean, neither one of them are dark skin. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but you can tell that Meg's a little darker and that Kelsey has that light skinned girl persona going on with
I love all the hood niggas being in the chat right now. What's up, hood niggas? How y'all doing? And I like the hood niggas is quiet right now because they're like, damn, I didn't even know Kelsey looked like that back in the day. All the hood niggas have gotten quiet because they was like, shit. I mean, he got a point.
because the updated pictures have her looking a lighter tone and that giving that light skinned girl, short light skinned girl with nice hair vibe. That's what it was given at first until you went back and was like, "Padam."
Oh yeah, like if we gonna talk about it at the beginning, we gonna talk about it, y'all. I ain't gonna play these games with y'all. I ain't gonna play the game.
Filters are real.
But can I ask y'all a question? Did y'all like this video yet? That's
Jeremy,
my
you done ran
question.
everybody off.
No, I didn't. I didn't
Nobody
run
dropped
him off.
down.
I was just asking. All I've done in this video is just ask questions, and I've asked questions to both sides. Jeremy just asking questions. Now, if y'all are a little bit uncomfortable with the questions, y'all gotta ask yourselves why. But Jeremy just asking questions. I can't control who more attractive than the other person, but I'm gonna just ask questions. If we all claiming that Megan was the big, tall, awkward one, and then we do the reverse in time and going back and look and check, and I asked you what you believe, and it don't align, baby, you can't get mad at me, okay? Jeremy out here just out here trying to be fair. I'm trying to give everybody the same respect. Okay? I'm just trying to give everybody the same respect.
I just hope the prosecutors have more.
They do. They have text messages. They have phone calls. They had and even if it is circumstantial evidence, all of this evidence points to Tory. What about this points to Kelsey besides the defense? And then the crazy thing about it is the defense is not even saying that Kelsey shot Megan. They're just saying it's a possibility that could happen. But just say it. Say it, Tory. If you didn't do it, say Kelsey did it. But he won't say that because it can't be proven. But he's gonna try to allude to it, to it being her.
Yeah, because their job is to just make people believe that there's a possibility that it was somebody else. They don't have to say definitively, we believe it was Kelsey. Boom. They just gotta make it seem like
and
it wasn't him.
I used to tell, I've been saying that but like a lot of people are saying that Megan has all of these inconsistencies, that she said that she slept with him, but then she said that she didn't sleep with him. She said 5 shots, then it turned into 2 shots. At the end of the day, Megan was shot at, and then she got hit by something, right? But Tory said nobody got shot. Tory said there was no shooting. Tory said that she stepped on glass. Tory said that's not even how anatomy worked. He was talking about tendons and ligaments. Tory also said Kelsey didn't shoot her, which is so funny because now he's saying that it's a possibility that she could have. But he changed his story when the shooting is a whole thing that this trial is revolving around. Like I'm saying, those two things, him lying about that is not alarming to y'all, but Megan lying about sleeping with this man, it makes y'all rethink everything. Because if she lying about that, what else could she be lying about? Well, he lied about the two main points of the damn prosecution and the defense. What about that? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you got to believe either one of these people, but I'm going to say, if you going to say that you believe in Tory because Megan been lying, but Tory been lying too, and he been lying about way more serious shit than Megan has. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
well,
what
they
I'm
both
saying.
lying. That's what had me confused.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying now, like, if Megan lied about something more serious, I can understand it. Not like Tory literally said nobody got shot. Now he's admitting that there was somebody who got shot. He literally did a 2-hour live and claimed that this lady did not get shot at. That never happened. And now he in court saying something different.
But that's gonna play out depending on how it all come out in court. That's why I'm watching. I haven't really been. I stopped looking into stuff, and I just listen to you because I listen to you all the time. But I wasn't looking at everything else because I actually wanted to see what they gonna say in court. Because just like I said, I'm only going by day and a half, 2 days of court. So if I was on a jury as an older person, not paying attention to all this industry stuff, right now, he wouldn't, at this point in the case, he wouldn't be found guilty by me, just by the point of the case. But listening to you and reading the chat, he guilty.
I
But
mean, all of the stuff I'm telling you is stuff that the prosecution has been presenting.
but they have to say it in a way that makes what the defense is saying as well. Because you got to remember, they're both talking. In the opening arguments, when I first heard the prosecution, okay, he did it. But then when I heard the defense, it's like, and that's what they want you to do. And now you won't have to go back and wait for it all to be presented and look at it all, which is where you're going to get your decision from. And I think what a lot of people don't understand and should be prepared for is it's a real chance, because of the information and all this stuff that's been out there, if any of those jurors know about this stuff, that he might not get convicted. And if he do, it's a possibility that he may not go to jail, even though he should.
No, this sentence carries 22 years.
But that don't mean you going, Jeremy. Remember, I did this. It
You did
depends,
what?
I did this in court.
I don't
It
even think
depends
Megan.
on.
I don't think at this point Megan cared. I mean, it's not even about Megan at this point because Megan is not the one pressing charges against him. It's it's the state. Like
Yeah,
Megan still has not pressed charges against him. So I still want to reiterate that this is not Megan the Stallion versus Tory. It's the state versus Tory. And Megan the
right.
Stallion is a witness. A lot of these people calling the prosecutions, Megan the Stallion's legal team. Megan the Stallion is
No.
not on the stand. Like she's just a witness in this.
Yeah, and depending on what they are charging him with, depending on his record, depending on a whole bunch of things, at the end of the day, is where we call into effect these things where the sentence matters. Because when they are sentencing you, they don't just say you're guilty, it carries 20 years, you got them 20. No, up to 20. And when they sentence him, they go by if he's currently on probation. Like I heard people in the chat saying, well, he on probation, but then you said he wasn't. So if he is, or if he isn't on probation and he has no criminal history or no recent criminal history,
Well, I
that
didn't say
plays.
that the defense did. The defense said that. The defense said is the one who said that. I didn't say that. Like I was just repeating it because they I know that they're in the chat saying that he's on probation or something, but I'm saying that from what the defense said, he never was.
He couldn't be, because the thing about that's what I was saying next. The thing about that is, if he was on probation, he would have been arrested whether he did it or not. Because
Right.
when you're on probation, if they accuse you of something, you get brought back in. Because we're not gonna have you sitting out here being accused of some assaultive on the street and you on probation. You already under supervision. That's why I was getting to that part. And that's why I was saying, like, a lot of stuff don't make sense. That's why I'm paying more attention to court, because it's like, if you listen to everything everybody else is saying, like Tory said this, Meg said that, what they say in court to me is what's true, because they under oath.
And on top of that, like Tory Lanez, like although he does have his own like record label, because I think it's like called like One Love or something like that. Tory Lanez wasn't always independent either, because I see people trying to say like he was an independent artist. He was successful
Yeah,
way before
nah,
me.
nah,
He
nah.
he was successful, but even by the time that he started messing around with Megan, he really wasn't popping like that. He like his songs wasn't really on the radio anymore. The last hit that he had but like was that if you got to do more than just say it.
I had never heard of the man until he shot Meg.
Like a lot of people actually used to get him confused with Bryson Tiller. I'm just being honest.
I don't know, when every time before then, when Tory was signed to Interscope, all his albums would go number one. So he wasn't not doing nothing. Like
His
every time he
albums
came
will
out,
go his albums will go number one.
yeah, Chicks Take Five went number one.
Let's look.
Uh, Chicks Take Five went number one. It was, I remember, on Apple charts. Every 1 through 20 was Tory Lanez on it when it came on the first
So
day.
I
Listen,
told you, I'm just looking. I'm just making sure I'm not tripping. So I told you, it debuted at number 4 on the top 100 for Billboard albums. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just putting it out there, the information. I'm just out here just trying to make sure I'm crossing my T's, dotting my I's, and seeing does the information align, with all of these number ones.
I'm talking about on the streaming service. I don't know about Billboard, but I know on Apple Music. But I don't know about Billboard. I don't know about Billboard. I know when I look on Apple Music, it was number one. I know that.
I mean, but like you could go number one, then the album just dropped down,
I mean, yeah, but people were tuning in when it dropped, so you can't say it was like, it wasn't relevant.
I mean, Love Me Now sold 54,000 copies in its first week in 2018. Daystar
Oh, he been
sold
out that long?
36,000 in the first week. I Told You, which came out in it sold 52,000 in the first week. I'm just looking for the blockbuster album sales. I'm just looking. I'm giving. Memories Don't Die. Like had 54,000 in the first week.
What that debut is?
It debuted at number 3. And as of now, I don't know if any of those albums have went gold or platinum. I'm not trying to be shady or anything. I'm just
No,
out
ain't nothing
here.
like that. I mean, when it was on Apple
Like
Music,
I'm
I
talking
know.
about the ones in the comments, because I know it's like Tory Lanez have now developed a very strong fan base since he shot Megan Thee Stallion. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers was not out here buying the records because the
I mean,
sales say that.
but who buy records in this days anyway? I mean, it's all streaming.
Drake just
Don't
came
nobody.
out and
I mean, yeah, but his is all streaming. Drake's like the streaming king. Like, if you go look at the pure sales,
but even before that, Drake was still selling like hundreds of thousands.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think Drake has like every single one of his albums. I think with the
Yeah.
maybe exception of maybe 2 or 3, well, maybe 2 went number 1, and they have
No, one.
we
I
have
think
one.
mostly all of his went
I mean, all
number
this went
one.
number one, and so did Kendrick Lamar. I mean, like, I think
I
majority of
mean,
Kendrick Lamar
so like,
albums
and I'm
one.
saying, and so like it's like
But
multiple people, but not Tory Lanez.
I mean, Tory Lanez
But
is
for
number
music
Kendrick.
now, they do count the streams
Yeah.
when
So I'm
it's
saying,
on the
if they
chart.
count the streams, it should be even more.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, technically, but I'm saying when he dropped the album on Friday, all I see was his album number one, just like the last one that came out a couple months ago. It was number one. It was right on. I mean, whatever somebody do afterwards ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? I know it was number one when I looked on the chart history. It was like number one. I was like, oh, they listening to it, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
because when they come out, like my daughter has Apple Music, and when they come out, everybody I mean, it's free,
But
so
some people
everybody
can't.
just.
But some people can't even get the album number one when it come out. So obviously, there's a lot of people that can't even do that.
But now
mm.
he's popular now.
Drake 21 first sold 480,000 the first week.
But Tory sales don't come to his music. He really is a talented artist. I ain't gonna lie to that.
I mean, yeah, he talent. I mean, it's a lot of talented people that flop. Yeah.
I don't go by album sales all the time. There's a lot of artists I can sit and give you about 5 to 10 artists right now that don't sell a lot, but their music is better than mainstream artists' music. They just don't got the
But
push
I'm
behind the
saying like
labels.
when Tory Lanez had first came out, he wasn't even like, really rapping like that. He was singing.
No, he got rap songs too.
I mean, I'm saying, but I'm talking about when most of his main popular things are his songs, like with him
Oh, I didn't
singing.
know he sing. I thought he was a rapper.
No, he's been rapping as of recently, but he's been singing. That's what it was. Tory has never flopped. I'm fucking done, Monique. All right. Well, let me share the let me share the screen. I guess I'm just gonna look. I'm just putting out information. 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 I just like we just want the facts, every single one of us. We just want the facts. Let's go. So I told you so. Came out in 2016. That one had I told you, right? And that's to say it. Say it, right? And that's you're gonna have to do more than just say it. You're gonna have to be less when you do it, you know?
Yeah, love on there too.
Yeah, like those and those were singing songs.
I
And
mean,
it
yeah, but
it,
he
it,
got.
was it hit 23 on the Hot 100. It's 3 times platinum in the US. Now, that like I said, that song was really big. Now, Love, I want to hit let's go to that one. That one. That one hit number 19. And so it was even bigger. Then say it, right? And it's now that one is 2 times platinum, right?
Well, okay, my question to you is, what is not a flop and what is a flop?
I would imagine a flop as being something that doesn't go neither gold nor platinum that you put out. Now, I didn't say that Tory Lanez was always a flop, but I'm just saying I just want to know how many certifications has the album. So this album went gold. This is the one with the Say It on it. I told y'all Tory Lanez started off singing more so than rapping. He's been rapping more recently, but I'm saying when I first came to understand and listen to his music, him and Bryson Tiller were both dropping music, and I actually thought he was Bryson Tiller.
I don't know. You gotta go listen. You gotta go listen to the album because he wasn't just that. The first track on that album, he was rapping,
I mean,
but,
okay,
but like 6 minutes straight.
let's go to the next album. All right, these are just facts. Once again, we just out here just looking into the facts. You know. Now this one, skirt skirt shooters and skirt skirt real thing. It doesn't look like they charted at all.
I mean, the album wasn't good.
So I think that one was a flop. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. In his home country, Memories Don't Die debuted at number 1 on the Canadian albums chart, earning 8,000 album equivalent sale units in its first week. This became Tory Lanez's first number 1 in Canada. In the United States, Memories Don't Die debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 charts, earning 54,000 album equivalent units, including 15,000 copies as pure sales. But did it go gold or platinum? And where's the singles? I guess they didn't. But I'm just saying this could just be good music. It just didn't do well. You know, people be sleep. This people be sleep. Maybe they were sleeping on the kid. Okay. Now you're on point with this. Okay, let me look at see. I'm not gonna lie, Chicks Tape is good. Nobody's saying that Chicks Tape isn't good, Chloe. But I'm saying like you can have a good album, but don't good albums flop? The music can be great, but the album may not sell well, and the singles may not do that well. But it could be something that we regard as like a good album that just didn't do well. So the person flopped. A lot of people have quality music but don't do well commercially, and that's what I'm saying that Tory Lanez was not like this huge, like, groundbreaking selling artist that people are trying to claim that he is, and claim that Megan wanted to get clout off of him.
I don't know about that. I don't know who spun that there. That is
A
stupid.
lot of people have been
But
saying that.
yeah, that's stupid. I don't know who said that. I'm just saying that his album sale. I mean, the music in those albums is really good. I mean, me personally, I'm not. I don't like Megan Thee Stallion music. I just don't. But if
50,
I was a
54K is good today, but was it good in 2016? Questions we want to know.
I mean, if you got enough people for your album to generate a number one on Apple Music and Spotify when it comes out, I mean, you're doing
But
something
did
right
it go
now.
number one on Spotify? Do I have to look this up?
Shoot, look it up. I know it went. I mean, look, I'm an Apple Music person. I'm
I'm an Apple Music
I'm
person.
a I'm an Apple Music person. I
You
just,
know, like before I don't know anything about that. I'm just saying, but you brought Spotify into this. So I'm just saying, Spotify, you got to sell even more on there than you doing Apple Music. It's harder to go. It's harder to go number one on Spotify, honestly.
with Spotify like the premium streaming service.
Tory Lane Spotify chart history.
Spotify is
So
bigger, I believe, because a lot more people have Spotify.
yeah, that is very much true. So they
So
saying, wait, I don't know what, like, so they saying on Spotify, what's popping, which came out in 2020, it
that's
like it went number two in the US, and it has 400, millions, like million streams. They said Kika went number 9, and that has 129, million. They say Love had 123 million. I'm surprised Say It is so like lower, because I could have swore that song was huge. I used to love that song. And let's just yeah, so I would probably say no, he did not have like a lot
what
of
what what about the albums? Them singles.
okay. Okay, we'll look for the albums. I'm just, once again, these is all facts. I don't care anything about any one of their album sales. Honestly, the people who I stand and who my faves, they don't sell like this. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Rihanna, they could never, But I'm just saying, these are Megan Thee Stallion, and these people. I don't know. I'm just out here listening. I'm just out here
I'm just out here listening.
trying to get information. We're just trying to get information. What's popping? Was popping hit number 2 in 2020. Say It hit number 3. Well, that's Jack Harlow featuring the baby Tory Lanez and Lil Wayne. So
Yeah,
I
I
guess
wouldn't
that's,
count that.
yeah. I'm sorry. I don't see all the hits. Kika, it did like Love and Kika did well on Spotify, but it went number 44 on the Billboard Hot 100. I can't find the album that like where the Spotify album debut. I can't find that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Of course that's not there.
I can't look. I'm looking for it. I look Tory Lanez album Spotify history. Do you have a place where I can see it? Go find it. I'm looking.
No, I'm just saying, of course it's not there. They don't have all that stuff apparently.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say, of course you can't find it because you don't want. I was like, I'm looking. I can't find it.
Spotify is a huge. They got. Well, I thought they had everything.
Tory Lanez hair is the prize. Early Tory Lanez hair should have been shot. DJ Wackademics. Who is this? Who has infiltrated my chat? Okay, so Boop from the North says people you just named in the game been around for 50 years. I'm just saying that like that makes it even more they've been having hype all of this time. Oh, that 54K was 2018, not 2016. Okay, I'll go look back and go see the album sales of the first album. Okay, I don't want to disrespect you, man. I like let me do thorough research. I'm just trying to do it thorough. We just want it to be thorough. All right. Oh, so it debuted with 52,000 in the first week in 2016. So the next album, 2000, upgrade. I think that's a blessing, right? God does good things, don't he? Either way, he shot her. Kelsey believes so, not Kelsey, but Chloe believes so that she was shot. She was on quarantine radio. She pulled in person. I don't know what that means, Trigger Man, but exactly, Feisty. They just need to say like Tory, so that's all that matters. But I'm saying these people could not have liked Tory that much because they was not supporting his music back then like that. And he had way bigger hype back then than he did as of recent.
I think that his core fan base is strong enough to keep him relevant. That's why he's able to stay around.
But I'm saying a lot of these people been acting like they just love Tory Lanez music. No, y'all just like that he shot that lady. I'm just kidding. But like y'all was not listening.
I wish it was a way we could just find out he really shot her or not. I really wish.
I really wish it was a way too. And if I'm not mistaken, Tory Lanez said that he was going to be able to prove beyond of a shadow of a doubt the truth on what happened, and we still haven't got that from him yet. When is he going to testify?
Yeah. Y'all was about to ask that. When is he going to?
Do you think he is going to testify? If he does, so if he does not testify, will you look at him differently?
Yeah.
He can't testify. He gonna get found guilty, or he gonna his.
So like, I want to know. Is he gonna like? I want to know. Megan Thee Stallion testified.
He ain't.
But is he gonna testify? When is Tory Lanez gonna testify?
Yeah, I want him what he got to say.
Because he said that he couldn't wait to tell his truth. Where is the truth?
He got to testify.
I was surprised when the hate black women narrative would come in. Surprised it took this long. They claim I hate black women too. So I even me, they claim I hate black women. So what can you do? Buku Bag say Tory's just a good artist that sings and raps. True talent does not equal record sales all the time, and that's what we say. I agree. Nobody said Tory Lanez was not talented. If you a singer and you could do a rap battle with Joyner Lucas, who I believe is one of the best rappers recently out.
He smoked that pole. He smoked them.
I'm saying then I agree that he is talented, but he didn't. But I'm saying Megan Thee Stallion is not getting anything from this. She ain't getting.
But I'm not trying to bring those conspiracy theories up and up. But Megan Thee Stallion sure did get a lot of awards after she went and got allegedly, shot.
Stop it.
She did.
I mean, you don't think she earned it?
No, she did not earn anything. No, not the music awards. No.
Why? Who do you think deserved it?
We'll go, but let me go back to the categories, and I'll tell you what deserved.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before I do this, I'm not standing up for neither person. I don't agree with her getting 3 Grammy awards.
She don't give her 3 Grammy awards.
I did not like. Yes, you can come up, Cameron. But we only got about 15 more minutes because I gotta feed my dog and I gotta take him out. He about to flip a brick in a minute.
I don't think I determine who gets a Grammy, but as an older person that's not really a rap fan, I do like some of the stuff that I do eventually hear, like who my daughter may put on.
Megan is not the sampling queen. That's Sweetie. Sweetie's the sampling queen.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with people sampling. What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
I just feel like it's kind of ironic that this stuff happened to you, and then after this stuff happened to you, you start winning a Grammy and all the other awards, and you just became bigger than you was before. Or what's the name that happened?
Monique. Like you're talking about, I feel like I'm in Big Axe chat. Welcome to all these beautiful, logical new opinions. Y'all like you mean the same chat who believed that gunpowder residue couldn't be washed off? That logical? Those logical opinions? Okay, I'm sorry. I can't. But I just dropped the link, Cameron. Are you gonna come up? Because we've been on for about 2 hours. Well, a little bit over 2 hours. This has gotten a lot out of me. Usually I can only do an hour and 30 at most.
Cause you hype, Jeremy. You hype.
I am. I feel like I'm just asking questions.
But you passionate about your questions. You're doing a good moderating job.
I think she means like DJ Logic. Too feisty, not actual logic as in like, mental stuff, but DJ Logic. Go ahead, Trigger Man. What you got to say?
The whole Meg the Stallion was getting clout off Tory Lanez came from quarantine radio. It was during the pandemic. Nothing was happening. Everybody was at home. Tory Lanez had quarantine radio. It was shaking everything. He had every celebrity on that show. He was shaking the whole internet. It was the hottest thing. Meg Thee Stallion was on quarantine radio. Then she pulled up in person with Tory Lanez on quarantine radio. She was chasing a little bit of clout. I think she liked Tory Lanez just to be around him, but she was chasing the clout, which was quarantine radio at the time, which had a lot of clout with a lot of celebrities.
Even though she had already had a number one and she was already in like all of these spaces, and Tory Lanez never had a number one.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying that the number one song. I'm talking about what was hottest at that point. Quarantine radio was the hottest thing on the internet.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I never heard of quarantine radio until
I'm telling you, go look it up. I'm just telling you, it's a lot of celebrities on there.
Not to cut them off. Quarantine radio was hot as hell.
It was hot.
That like you just sitting. If you sitting in the house,
but she got shot,
huh?
And she got shot too. And regardless, or she got fragmented or whatever they want to call it, she was hurt in the process. So regardless of whether it was hot or not, we got a victim.
So wait, so my question, so quarantine radio came on at what point? Like, so was this before or after the shooting?
Before the shooting. Wait, that's when they was cute, when they got cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know about this.
Before the shooting. Before the shooting.
Okay, I do see quarantine radio was big.
It was big. Everybody was on there.
That man, he
was shaking shit.
He gained 4 million followers in like 2 weeks.
I did not know that. The more you know. Okay, y'all got me.
I'm not saying that got nothing to do with it.
So that narrative is not just a narrative. I think that
narrative is done.
All right.
Hello, do I have an echo?
No, you don't. Y'all can talk though. I'll be right back though. Okay. Go ahead. Like, do y'all thing.
Yeah. I'm. This case cannot be decided. It's too muddy. He won't be convicted because it's too much. It's too much mud. There's the standard for court is beyond a reasonable doubt. There's nothing in this case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Okay, can I say this? All of this would have been decided if Tory and Kelsey would have went on ahead and just said that who shot Megan. They was the ones who was holding it back the whole entire time. Mind you, once again, because we have to remind everybody, Megan is not pressing charges on Tory. The state of California was doing this. They're pressing charges on him. This man had multiple times to come out and say that he shot this girl and he didn't shoot her. But it took 2 years. Mind you, the reason why that album, Daystar, whatever you want to call it, went #1, because wasn't he promoting and saying that he was going to tell the story and everything? That's what made everybody go and stream it. And he didn't say jack. And mind you, every time you turn around, Kelsey was going on Instagram talking about, so she gonna tell her side. She gonna tell her side, and we have yet to have heard her side.
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
now that we're in court and this trial is going on, everybody don't gag because Kelsey don't get on there and testified against him and said, yeah, Tory shot her.
What I'm saying is, so I couldn't expect neither one of them to come out because one of them shot her, right? One of them shot her. If Tory Lanez come out and say, "Hey, Kelsey shot her," he a snitch. He can't do it.
So then y'all gonna start calling him a snitch.
That's what's gonna happen. He's a rapper. He can't do it. He raps about street shit. He can't do that.
So it's damn if he doing it, damn if he don't.
Yeah,
because of the
he's in a
fact
trick bag.
y'all gonna say he a snitch, but then y'all still gonna turn around and still make Megan the villain.
Nobody said Megan's
Y'all
the
still
villain
gonna
because she's
hate on her.
lying. She's lied
Now
about
she's
several
lying.
things.
So even if he do come out and say that and tell the truth and say, yeah, I did shoot her, y'all still gonna call Megan a liar?
No, we say Megan the real, but he ain't said
But
that.
she still lied though. That's the thing.
She
That's
lied
the
too many
problem.
times.
No.
I want to
Can I
hold on.
respond? I want to
Go
respond.
ahead.
I want to respond. The thing, and I don't. I'm not neither here nor there. Meg nor Tory, not my lane. But the problem with what's going on is multiple stories from the two actors, the victim and the suspect. Too many different stories, and she did lie because just listening to court and go back and watch Gayle King, she lied
A
somewhere.
lot.
And the problem is, if anybody on that jury has heard the Gayle King interview, he is gonna get free. He is gonna be not guilty because
Prosecution gonna
she
bring that up.
lied, and that's
Yeah,
not
Prosecution gonna bring that
necessarily
interview.
anybody going
What did
against
she lie
her.
about?
But see, that's not
We don't
necessarily the
know.
story. The story, it's two different stories, but we don't know what she lied about. So
Because
if
we have yet to have heard Kelsey's side of the story or Tory's. The only person who's telling the story is Megan. So
but she
y'all
told
cannot
two
say that
different
Megan is
stories.
lying.
So
We have
Yeah,
not
but
listen,
heard
she's the
the other
only
people's
she's the
stories.
only one able to tell the story. They
They
probably
able to
got
do it too. Tory
no,
been
they
on
yeah,
able
Twitter
to
and
do
yeah,
it
everything
but
doing
have you
they
stuff.
but
able to
No,
do it.
Tory ain't say
yeah,
No,
nothing.
he ain't ever been
they
able to say nothing direct.
but
Like she's
see,
been able to say a
y'all
whole bunch of
y'all ain't let
direct
me
stuff.
finish the thought because if y'all listen in the court, and this is how it's gonna play out, is if these people, if anybody heard that Gayle King interview and they hear what she said in court, it's two different things. Whether you said she lied or she two stories and it's not the exact same thing, you lied somewhere in there. And it's
Yep.
not the exact same thing. I can't go verbatim and tell you what she lied about because
I can
I
tell you.
wasn't that interested to
I can
say
tell you what she
boom,
said she
boom,
lied
boom.
about, and
But I'm
she's
telling you, it
staying
was
firm
two
on it.
different stories because it confused
The
me when
fact
I
the fact
watched
that she
court.
lied is like, why are you lying? That don't make any sense. Like you can't justify somebody lying. You lie about
She
one thing,
lied.
you can be lying
She
about 20 other
But
things.
they both lying though. So how that go?
No, Tory didn't lie. Tory ain't told no story
What
yet.
he didn't lie
He
about?
have told
He
two
haven't
different
told
stories.
anything.
He didn't say it. He didn't say
No,
nothing. How
he
he
said
gonna
she
lie?
got shot. She did. He said she didn't get shot. She did.
He
Now his
never said
lawyer
she didn't
saying
get
she
shot.
got shot. Yes, he.
He never said she didn't get shot. He
Okay.
never said that.
But she said she didn't get shot at first either. And then they came out with the bullet fragment and the doctor told her she was shot. She said she didn't get shot at first either. Then she got shot.
That's a fact.
Like
That's an
she
actual
did
fact.
that. She
She
ran
said
That's
back
she
and
didn't
did
get shot.
it.
Then she said she got shot.
Yeah, so you can't
Again,
say
both
so.
people told two different stories.
No,
now.
Yeah,
Can
Tory
I
no,
clarify
but
the
clarify?
story.
Megan was the only one speaking first for
Thank
months.
you.
So you got to go off what she was
It
saying.
don't
Forget what
matter
he's
whether he
saying.
spoke a year later or 2 years later.
No,
He
You
but you
didn't
got to
still
speak
go.
at
spoke.
all.
No, you got to go off what she was saying. She
And
was
he
saying a
had
lot
multiple
at the
times to
beginning.
speak. He put out a whole album telling everybody he was gonna tell the truth, and we didn't hear nothing.
He didn't speak at all. He didn't tell no details of the
He
story.
could have put out a whole podcast saying
He
what
could
had
have,
happened,
but he
and
didn't.
But
yes,
you
he
can't do
would.
it. You can't do it. You can't.
He could have done it.
If
He's
your
facing
lawyer
a case, bro.
if your lawyer
They all
advise
say,
you not
well,
to say
ain't got
nothing,
nothing to do with me. You
Your
shot
if
lawyer
her.
gonna tell you not to
your
speak on it.
your lawyer gonna tell you not to speak on it. I guess you never been
Her
around a
lawyer was doing
trial or
everything. No,
something.
I'm a good guy. I don't get
But
in
then
trouble.
he ended up doing the live. So what? Why would you do the live?
With
Just
no
He
let
didn't.
on.
But
details.
on a
With no
live, there was no
details.
detail on live. He was in there just giving
He didn't tell a
speculation
story.
and conspiracy theories.
Why are
Like,
you giving speculation and conspiracy theories? It's yeah or
cause
nay.
that's
Did you
the
shoot the
best.
girl or not?
That's telling your
No,
story. I don't care
that's
if y'all
not
believe
telling
it or
your
not. That's
story.
still yes, it is. Don't come at me. You a part of this. Don't come at me with no conspiracy.
Right,
If you a part of it, you a
But
right.
part
he,
of the
how,
conspiracy.
but
So
how
what
do
you
y'all
doing?
justify? But how do you justify somebody sitting here? She kept bringing up different multiple situations every other week. One
What
week it
multiple
was
situations was she bringing up? Please elaborate.
The first week, what she said something about she got in an incident, and then a week later she said, "Well, I got something happened to me, and the attempt to hurt me," and then she added something else about now I got shot, and that person was trying to hurt me, and then a week after that, Tory then shot me. When did we actually find out that she said Tory shot her? Like weeks later. So when did she
find alive? And she said, "I'm gonna tell y'all what really happened. Tory shot me. Do y'all okay? Let me talk."
But how long ago?
Hold on. Do y'all not know? And I keep on saying, because y'all keep on trying to pull a blind eye over this. This shit literally happened a week after that whole George Floyd thing. They was out here shooting black men. Do y'all know that the Tory ass ran and hid in somebody's backyard in the bushes? And they arrested him. They had guns drawn on him. How would you feel? You just did this and they finna kill you. I'd be like, no, nothing happened, this and that. Because this man finna go to jail. It was too much going on with black folks anyway with police.
You can let her run that. You can let her run that on you if you want to. They still killing black people whether that was going on or not. You know how many black men got killed unarmed before George Floyd? That one was the biggest one.
Hold on,
like
man. Hold on. She got arrested. They were all in handcuffs.
At that they point, all was in handcuffs, bloody foot and all.
We saw the went to the hospital. They took her to the hospital.
But do you know the police said no? They didn't know nobody got shot.
Who said that?
The police said that they didn't know nobody had got shot when they got there.
Did they hear the gunshot?
The police when the police got there, they didn't hear. They didn't see nobody got shot or not.
They didn't see it actually. A bullet flying in somebody's foot. That's what they're saying. And mind you, once again, hold on, because like this too, y'all keep on flying over this, and this came out in the court. That eyewitness literally had proved everybody wrong. It was not Megan and Kelsey that was fighting. That was Tory and Kelsey that was fighting. Tory was jumping on Kelsey. Megan was the one that was trying to pull Tory off of Kelsey. He said that in the court.
But he said that in the court, or a witness just said
the eyewitness. The eyewitness. They keep on saying.
The eyewitness said that Megan and Kelsey was fighting. So
Megan
it's like
Kelsey was not fighting.
That's why I heard the eyewitness. That's why I heard a speculation.
Who did you hear that
from? Too. I heard a speculation on that too.
Who's the speculator?
What you mean? Who the speculator? It's a whole bunch of stuff that's running around. Who did you get that from?
From the actual court documents.
Okay.
It was on the Shade Room and it was on Twitter. And
the Shade Room. The Shade Room. Really? We going with the Shade Room?
Well, what's that?
If you listen to the Shade Room, I don't even believe half of the stuff you say. Like,
well, you listen to Spotify.
What's the accusation? I dropped out. What happened?
At this point, the only person that was a witness that testified is Meg. So
no, there's an independent witness that's testifying.
I heard that the independent witness said that Kelsey and Megan was fighting.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's in the police report.
Wait, so hold on. Somebody, Chloe Johnson said Megan tried to protect him and it backfired on her. Ladies, tell on that ninja. So
exactly.
That's what it was. She was trying to protect him.
If she was trying to protect him, she would have.
They was all trying to protect each other. That's why it's jumbled and muddy.
I'm not protecting nobody that shot me. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. If somebody literally tried to hurt you, why are you gonna protect them? Like you have.
Ain't that called snitching?
Right, because y'all was the one that came here saying
apparently that don't work for females.
Tory gonna be a snitch if he say he had to shot her. That's what y'all just said. So why?
But that's him. He's a street dude. She's not a street woman
at this point. Excuse my
language. She's not from the streets, bro. She's
not from the streets. He's from Canada.
No, but he in the streets though. He rap about street music.
What
he rap
streets?
About
so does Drake, and Drake ain't no street dude. Like, let's be very real. This man
no. Tory Lanez rap about really been in the streets. Drake don't rap about being in the streets.
I'm sorry, but I paid attention to everything.
But y'all saying wants to still be streaming Drake though.
Hold on, pause. Everybody's paying attention to what Meg said, but nobody seems to be paying attention to what Tory said. This man got on Instagram Live multiple times.
Hello.
Kelsey didn't do it. Meg didn't get shot. Oh, Meg got shot, but Kelsey didn't do it. Oh, this, oh, that. Meg clarified everything because this man sat on Instagram and was telling folks, oh, I was just protecting my friend. Oh, I was just protecting my homegirl, when everybody thought the Kardashians had something to do with it. That's why Meg clarified everything.
No, y'all giving her,
and here we are
a little bit too much. Y'all giving her a little bit
too
much.
They doing too much, but I sat here and watched this case from the very beginning. I
No,
sat here and
y'all
watched
covering
that
up for her.
shit
Y'all covering up
came
for her.
out.
She her
But
story
folks
don't
are
change
sitting here
nothing.
talking
covering
about,
up for
oh,
her.
there was no
Regardless of what
gunshot
he
residue.
said,
Oh, there
And
was
I'm a man. I have a whole
inconsistencies.
picture between
It's
my legs.
because
I'm
the
covering up
stuff
for
was
her.
white. Like, come on, use your common sense. Use the common sense that's
They
there.
can't do that.
If Kelsey didn't do it, and he said Kelsey didn't do it, and Meg said Kelsey didn't do it, and the bodyguard didn't do it, who else
Well,
did?
guess who did it?
The magic magician just popped up out of the sky, just said pew pew.
Girl, it was the white Power
but
Ranger.
So wait,
but
there's been speculation or people saying in the comments that like the gun discharged accidentally on its own.
So the
that's a
gun
Stop.
possibility
Stop.
too.
Stop
It was a
it.
Hold on,
Stop.
hold
ghost.
on, hold on.
because they have four
When did he
different
say
papers.
that Kelsey didn't do it? When did he
He
say
said
that?
on Instagram Live that Kelsey didn't do it.
He sure did.
Bring
He
Let's
said
that,
pull
in
up,
the
bring,
right? Can we
comments
you
pull
got
Kelsey
that up,
you
didn't
bro?
do it.
bring that up. Bring that proof up that he
Yeah, that
said
can be
that
pulled
Kelsey
up. I
Get
didn't
need to
do it.
that.
see that.
Roll that beautiful bean
Unless
footage,
you paying
Jeremy.
me to do research, I'm not doing your job for you.
I mean,
You
you the
sitting
one
up here
making
running your
the
mouth
burden of
talking
proof
about,
is on
oh, he
you,
didn't
not
do
me.
this, he didn't do that, oh, he from the streets, oh, he did this and do that. Do you know this record this man has? Do
Right.
you know this is like the third woman who has come out and said he has harmed her?
Right.
Has he been
Did you
convicted?
miss Dream
Women
Doll
lie
saying
all the
that
time.
he beat her? Did we miss
Women
that?
lie all the time.
Oh,
Okay,
and
I
so
got
do
some.
men.
So
I got
women
something
lie
for
all
you
the
too.
So do
I
time.
got
men.
something for you too. Do you know? Do any of you guys know, or is nobody paying attention to both sides of this? Is jacked up because I keep somebody saying Meg this, Meg that, Tory this, Tory that. They both didn't tell the truth. They
I'm
both
going on.
are
I'm going on
messing
what the
up the
victim is
case.
saying. I'm going on what the victim is saying. Fuck what he talking about.
Who's the
I'm going on what
victim?
she's saying.
And that's not
Megan's the
how it
victim.
works in court.
The
Megan
person
is
who
the
got shot
victim.
is the victim. What you
Yeah,
talking about? Who's the
Megan
victim?
is
Now
I
Meg
Megan.
is the
was
victim.
expecting the
Y'all was
man to
making it seem
speak on
like
the
the
open
Tory was the
case.
victim.
No, but I'm saying she's a victim and her story not adding up. Simple as
That
that.
does
And
not
she
make her
said
the
that
Saying
victim
nobody was
though.
gonna tell.
okay.
We all was
Thank
He
gonna
said
you.
that's
protect
not
each
true.
other. And now it done blew up in their face because the state picked up the case because of
Okay.
all the outrage they was getting. Nobody was
Right.
gonna tell on nobody. We was
Thank
gonna go
you.
our separate, do what we was gonna do. And now the state that picked up
You
the
think
case
you
because
think you
everybody
think
Wait,
that's
saw
how
wait,
it
it.
went
wait,
down. That's not
everybody.
Now
Let me say thank you for the super chat. Thank you, this Cat Rocks. Well, dang, that name kind of cute.
Girl,
But
what
like, I
name?
want to thank you for like the super chat. But like, y'all asked me to pull up that Tori said that Kelsey didn't shoot her, and I just did. I just wanted to give
I
y'all
don't
the
know. I don't
information.
know. I don't know if that's in reference to the
Don't
top
back down.
comment or to the bottom one. Just because, yeah, it's
He said that's
People
not
saying
true.
Kelsey shot her.
okay. Okay, I'll
That's
give you
not
that.
true. So
Okay,
what else is it directed to?
and
I don't know.
Meg
Okay, you got a point.
that Tory didn't shoot her either. So, but then she changed her mind and told what's the truth. So
No,
now
she
what?
Yeah,
said
but
first she wasn't shot. She never said Tory didn't shoot her.
I
She
feel
said
like people was
Kelsey
really
shot her.
I feel
That's
like
what she
people was
said.
really whether Megan wanted to
Okay.
be a victim, whether Megan wanted to be a victim or not, she's a victim, and she went out and her story kept changing. She's a victim whether she wanted to be or not. So you got to go what she said. She keeps changing her story. Stop ignoring
Can
it.
I
She
ask
changed the
y'all
story
something?
But
from
it ain't
shot,
just
cut
on
my
her though. It's
glass.
on both of them. It's on
Can I
all
say
three of
something,
them.
please?
Say something real quick. So the shade room said Tori stepped into the shade room and responded to a fan about the shooting. The fan said people saying Kelsey shot her, LOL. And then Tory Lane said that's not true.
That's a fact.
He's replying straight to Spliffy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So he said that Kelsey didn't shoot her.
Yeah,
And
he
they
did.
can still be held contempt to court because basically, if you saying that Kelsey didn't shoot her, Megan didn't shoot herself, the bodyguard didn't shoot her, you making yourself look guilty saying that you shot her.
But
He never
Tory
said
not
that
gonna
though.
testify. Tory not
He
gonna
don't have to say
testify.
it out of his mouth. It's
He
it's a,
His
it's
does.
a,
lawyers
If
can
you
say
want
it's
it
to,
all
it's a,
day
to
it's a
be
though.
clear.
it's a
Yeah,
true thing called actions.
but the prosecution is so dumb in the way they telling it, making themselves look dumb. They don't even know
Prosecution.
what happened. like they
Question.
they don't even know what's going
I have
on.
a question for y'all, for the fellas. If you are innocent and you are accused of shooting someone, would you have your lawyers push it back 2 years?
Hell no, baby, I'm singing like Tweety Bird.
I would have my lawyers push it back for how
No, I'm
long it
not.
took them to get the case.
No. We can go to court. If it happened Monday, we're going to court Saturday.
So Tory
If
was
I'm
the
you
I
only
telling
have
if
my
so
you,
Tory
you
was
lawyers
the only
push
one
it
to
and
push
there's
back.
it.
no proof
I
that
have
you
my
did
lawyers push it out
anything,
far as they can.
I'm
So
But
telling
Tory's
you,
so Tory
I
was the
ain't
I
only
one
would
one
of
to
the
push
push
it
it
back
back.
fellas,
as
but if
far
it
as
was
what my lawyer
me,
need.
we gonna push this out.
because
So
according
Tory
to my lawyer, that makes you look guilty.
Right. That
But
you keep
who
pushing it back.
pushed it
Megan
back?
people wasn't pushing it back. It was him.
Hold on.
But you
Was it
know,
the
they didn't
state
even
pushing it back?
charge him. Y'all talking about pushing it back. They didn't even charge him for what, a
Thank
year?
you.
They charged him in
Thank you.
October 2020. The first time it went to court, it was
That happened in
2021.
July. Didn't it?
Man kept pushing it back
It took
because man
like
kept
2-3
feeling like
months for them to
he was
charge
in.
him.
They charged him in October of 2020. That is when the first charges were filed.
Mind you, Megan didn't charge him.
Megan had nothing to do with it.
The
It was
state
from
charged
state.
him.
The state of
But see,
California.
that's what everybody
gathered
is
the
forgetting
evidence
too.
and charged
Everybody
him.
is forgetting the fact that when the state charges people, they may not have a cooperating victim. And at that point, I don't think she was a cooperating victim.
But she also said
Cases
she
do
wanted.
not take
She
2
also
years
said she
unless
wanted
you
him
push
under
the
the
back.
jail too.
He pushed it back. They kept
Who
saying,
pushed it back? Was it the state or Tory's
no,
Tory
lawyer?
kept
it was
pushing it
Tory
back.
Lanez. They
How
kept
is Tory
finding
pushing it
reasons to
back?
push it back.
How?
If you want to go look it up,
Is he not the defendant?
So he got control when the court date gonna be?
No,
Yeah,
but
you
every time they
can't.
would go to
No,
court, if he would ask for continuance, honey.
but they didn't do that though. And I'm gonna tell you why. If
So
you
wait,
read and
can
you
I?
read what they do, it tells you who did
Y'all let
what.
Jeremy
When
speak.
you pull up the
Dear Lord,
All right, I just want look, as y'all are putting it out there, I'm just trying to follow up with, like, I'm just trying to give information. I'm just here to provide the information. So I just looked it up. I'm gonna share the screen. Now, this is what's being said. It says hold on, let me see if it's on here. Okay. So it says Tory Lanez trial has been for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot has been pushed back again because his lawyer is busy defending other celebrities. The trial was set to begin this month. According to Rolling Stone, the judge granted the defense request to push back the trial to December because defense lawyer Sean Hawley is currently working on a confidential arbitration of Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer. Holly is also defending Danny Masterson in his October 11th rape trial.
It looks like to me she an ambulance
Okay.
chaser.
Okay, so
But I'm just saying I don't know how
he did
smart
get rid
that
of that
is.
lawyer, right?
I mean, I don't know how smart that is to like have a lawyer who's actively handling
Yeah, he got rid of her.
But Jeremy, can you read that headline? The Tory Lanez case trial
Well,
has been delayed yet again because it happened before.
Yeah, that's actually the third time it got pushed back.
It been delayed like 8 times though.
Okay, let me look back to see. I'm looking for a date prior. Okay, push back. Okay, so Tory Lanez's lawyer asked for the date to be pushed back, and this one is in July. So it says Tory Lanez's trial in connection to shooting of Megan Thee Stallion is fast approaching. However, his attorney is asking for more time. A pre-trial hearing for Tory case took place in Los Angeles court on Thursday, July 28th. During the hearing, the crooners, they even call him a crooner. Like,
oh wow.
Who want to get kicked off? Who was it?
It wasn't me.
All right, y'all got one more chance. Don't because what y'all not gonna do is get my channel striked. Okay, don't do that.
No, damn well I wasn't listening to shit like that.
I don't know who is listening to it. I'm just saying, like, if you playing music, that'll strike my channel.
No, respect.
All right. So Tory Lanez's trial in connection to the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion is fast approaching. However, his attorney is asking for more time. A pre-trial hearing for the Tory case took place in Los Angeles court on Thursday, July 28th. During the hearing, the crooner's lawyer, Sean Hawley, requested to postpone the original date of September 14th due to a potential conflict to an unrelated case. XXL confirmed. Nancy Dillon, Rolling Stone senior reporter Nancy Dillon reported Tory was not present during the hearing. The judge in case did not allow or deny the request, opting to reconvene the next month to see if the conflicts cleared up before making their decision. The next pre-trial hearing is set for August 12th. So let's look up Tory Lanez case August 12th to see, did he push it back that day too? I mean, well,
But
did the
I'm
defense?
confused.
That's
I'm
the lawyer
confused.
pushing it back.
I'm confused. If the
No,
lawyer
no, no, no,
pushing
no,
it
no,
back,
no, no. Your
It's the
attorney
same
don't move
thing as
unless you
him. His
move
No,
to
but
lawyers
move.
work for him.
he got rid of that lawyer. That's not
He
the
done
lawyer
went through
anymore.
like 5 different lawyers, and all of
No,
them
it was
crooked.
2. He had her and then the new guy. It's only 2.
And your lawyers don't move unless you move. So
But
if
it,
they
but
That's
it,
saying
not
that
but
your
they,
true.
lawyers
but
That's
they
pushing
not
just
it
said
back,
true.
the lawyer.
he
They just
pushing
said
That's
it
the
not
back.
lawyer was.
true.
They
he
just
That's
got
said the
rid
not
of
lawyer
her.
was
He
true.
got
defending
rid
another case. Like they just said the lawyer was defending another
clearly.
case.
That's why he
So
got rid of her.
ambulance
So
chaser.
it's his fault that his lawyer got another case going on.
Hold on, Sean Holly is not an ambulance chaser. Sean Holly is respected in her field.
I don't know. I ain't shook a
Well,
hand.
What we not
she's no
gonna do is
longer his lawyer.
disrespect. We're not gonna disrespect the woman over him.
She's no longer his lawyer.
But y'all was saying at
This was
first,
so
Meg
question.
at the state did it, but now that it's him that pushed them back, y'all got
Right.
excuses for him it being pushed back.
No,
In
we
the 2
understand that,
years.
but that's probably why he got rid of her.
But hold on, in the
But
2
it still
years
goes
of
to
this
say
whole
y'all was
phase,
just
why
going up.
didn't
She
they get?
preoccupied with other cases.
Hold on, I got a
If
question
she
for you.
was,
Question. If in 2 years, why didn't they get the testimony or witness statement or anything like that from Kylie Jenner and Corey Gamble if they're gonna call them up? Why didn't that happen? If you
They
so
didn't
innocent,
cooperate.
I've been
if
asking
you
that.
if you so innocent, why are you going out of your way to be in this woman's space when she's already said just leave me alone? Why are you
well,
making
you
a video
already
and a
know
whole
that
album dedicated to this woman? Why? If you innocent? Because if I'm innocent, I'm not going to do that.
the Jenners got their own
I
stuff
think
going on. They ain't
I
trying to get in nobody else's cases. But I'm gonna tell you like this: to know how court works, and I know I'm following a murder case right now here that happened before this, and he still hasn't been to trial, and the trial is still not even set. They've
That
had some
happens every
pushback,
day.
and
Delays is part of the court system. They very much part of the court system.
yes they are. Trust me,
and
I know too. They
But y'all
trust
was
me.
just saying it wasn't his. Y'all was just going up about his court delay, but now that it's
We
him
don't
that
know if it's his
in the
fault.
no,
That's
court.
what I'm
y'all
saying
wasn't.
because
I'm
it
trying to
said
tell
But just
y'all.
now, before y'all knew it was him delaying the court, y'all was up here windmilling that it was Meg or it was the
no, we didn't know. We
No,
asked. We
No,
asked.
I asked.
I
y'all
told
kept
y'all.
saying Tory kept delaying it. Y'all kept saying that Tory was
And
delaying it.
we
Tory was
asked
pushing it
who
back.
did it.
Tory put
I said who the state
y'all
or
kept
Tory.
saying
We
it.
didn't know.
I
Not the
asked
not
when he was
Who's gonna
charged
point the
because what y'all don't
finger?
realize
no
is
y'all
before you go to
Who's
trial,
gonna
you
point
have
the
at
finger
least
at who?
6 court dates. Before you go to trial, you can have at the minimum, you can have 6 court dates before you actually see a trial. And there's a minimum of 3 mandatory that you must
yeah,
have
but
or waive.
y'all was saying that he
So
was the only one pushing it back and he was doing all this other
y'all
stuff, but
wasn't
there's
saying
nothing
that.
said
I
on
asked
the
the
Tory
question and
Lanez
y'all did
verbatim
never
pushed it
answer my
back.
question.
Y'all
Because
said
I asked the question.
that he didn't get charged until last year.
I
That's
said
Nobody
that
what
he
said
didn't
that.
get charged for a
at least 2 of y'all were standing firm on.
Nobody
I
said
said
that.
it.
Nobody
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
that.
no,
Yes,
I
y'all
did
did.
say
Yes,
it.
y'all
I
did. Yes,
said it.
y'all
I
did.
I
didn't
said
say
it.
it.
I
Okay, hold on.
said
Let
it.
me run the tape back to
I
Cam
you.
said
didn't
it.
say it.
I said he didn't get charged for a year. And the reason why I said that, because in between me hearing about it and his preliminary hearing and his I think it was the conference, it was a year. That normally doesn't take a year. And if
That's a
the
fact. It took a while.
the
I don't know how
Nigga in the
long.
middle
prosecution
of
does not
COVID.
have to,
Who
they
was
do
doing all
not
that?
have to delay. They can make you go to court. That's what y'all don't realize either. If it's not necessarily a delay, it's all about schedules. Our schedules have to line up. You are not my only case, and you are not the prosecution's only case. So if our schedules don't line up and I don't want it, we not doing it. We got to get, and if you've ever been to court, you've seen them say, I'll check my calendar. We'll come back with a date. And also, if you've ever known personally, I would want mine pushed back, especially if I didn't do it, because we need to go and get everything that I can get to take with me, even though I think he's guilty. But I would push back and push back and push back as long as I can to try to get and build up all this stuff that been built up, because at this point, who hasn't heard about it?
She's speaking facts.
I mean, y'all said that y'all haven't heard of quarantine radio. There was folks
I
who
haven't.
they
I
didn't even
didn't.
know
I knew
who
about it. I just didn't watch
Stallion
it.
was. There was folks who said, "Oh, he didn't get charged until this year." Like,
Nobody
let's be
said
like,
that.
Nobody said he didn't
sir,
get charged
hold
until
on,
this year. It
Charles.
was a
What we're
year
not
later.
gonna do is act like I'm mishearing things. There,
You are, because I said a year after it happened.
She just corrected it.
You can talk
Year
over me, but I
after
can
it
talk louder.
happened.
Wait. All let's all get along. Let's all be nice to one another. We ain't shoot each other. Like we ain't hit the bullet. Like it didn't ricochet on us. So
I think
y'all also said that he didn't lie when he has lied multiple times.
They both lying.
I didn't see
Yeah,
a lie,
but
Tory.
see,
But can I say
it is,
something? Can I have a point?
but if anything,
Excuse me.
but if anything, she started the lie.
Excuse me.
Oh, now she started the lie. But first
Hello.
he didn't lie at all.
She started the
What lie
lie.
did Tory
Can I
tell?
speak?
go ahead.
Okay, this is Cam. I'm speaking. I want to make this whole scenario right here, and I want y'all to. This the same thing, and I hate to bring this in with Rihanna and Chris Brown. When this situation happened back in 2009, now y'all remember, Rihanna did an interview. It wasn't when Gayle King was that white woman. When the woman asked her, "Tell me what happened from beginning to end," Rihanna did not say nothing. She told half of that story. She didn't tell what really happened. Years later, mind you, Chris got buried. Years later, he lost everything.
Decade later.
Years later, Rihanna, Chris, it took for Chris to do that documentary, and he told his side of the story. And it kind of came out that Rihanna was lying. Do anybody look at Rihanna different from that?
Nope.
I always have.
Nope.
But
so if
Megan has
you,
never. Megan said one little thing on that interview. She the only thing she said was the reason why I lied because I didn't want anything to happen to him.
That's cap. Stop.
And she told the doctor when she got to the hospital, she told him that she was shot and that he shot her.
Right. So why y'all keep saying that Megan is lying?
She didn't tell him.
Yes, she did. She told the doctor. She told the doctor. It's in the record.
The doctor knows. She didn't tell the doctor neither.
She did.
Yeah, but guess what? Wait 1 minute. What about this? Where is they can't find the bullet fragments all of a sudden? Where's the bullet fragments?
There's pictures literally of Megan's foot.
You ain't see her foot
with a hole.
With no hole. There was no hole in the foot.
Stop exaggerating.
There was no hole in the
foot. Wait. You know what? Let's we're gonna just pull up the facts. So let's go look at the photo.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
They said there's no record of the bullet fragments. None of this stuff. They said there's no record of the bullet fragments.
And that got to do with the police, not Megan. Megan ain't got nothing to do with that. That was in the police custody, not Megan's.
Oh damn! I misspelled it.
Me personally, like I don't got no beef with none of y'all, but I think y'all giving Megan a little bit too much credit.
And we think y'all giving Tory just a little too much credit.
I'm not giving
for
him
somebody
credit.
who remake songs.
We just breaking down lies.
He remakes songs and they good.
He ain't tell none when he did.
What lie did he tell?
He lies about a lot of stuff.
Please tell me one, please.
He said she was not shot at all.
Where did he say that at?
He said that
on live
on his damn Twitter.
Okay.
And he said it more than once. And then he said Kelsey did not shoot her.
There's no hole in that foot. You see
because it's
stitched.
There's a lot of things going on with that foot, and it got stitches in it.
Exactly.
So how do you know it's not a hole? How do you not know it wasn't a hole there before they stitched it up?
But you said there was a hole in the foot. There wasn't.
No, I didn't say anything.
What were the stitches doing then if there was no hole?
It can be a gash. It can be a cut.
That's a hole right there. That's a hole right there by the stitch. If you want to look, that's a hole.
That's a gunshot hole.
Hold on.
It's bullet fragments. That's what we said. It's still a hole.
There's no hole there, man.
Because apparently you've been shot before. So please tell us what a bullet hole looks like.
Y'all don't know what a bullet hole looks like.
I can't look. I can't pull that up because that would be a little bit too explicit.
Exactly. I mean, I hope y'all know that a bullet hole don't look like that. And it was a 45. It's a 45 caliber.
I thought it was a 22.
Right. How many guns did he shoot her with?
I could have sworn they said it was a 22.
That's right. It was a little one. It was not a big gun. Stop it. Now you're adding to and taking from.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Maybe I am.
You are.
And you still can see it, whatever that was with them stitches in it, and that little.
But I'm just saying, whatever that is, that don't look like that. Like those look like
piece of
They don't look like no cat scratch.
Those look like bullet fragment wounds. Like
it look like glass.
It doesn't look like she got shot. It doesn't look like she got shot directly. But this don't look like it's from no glass.
It looked like
because bullet fragments when they hit your skin, they burn.
Okay, but how did glass get on the top of her foot right there?
Exactly.
Listen, she could have been kicking the window. I don't know.
What, but the window was. Okay,
we don't know.
When did the window come into play?
Okay, we can't talk over each other. We only one of us can talk at a time. But what I'm saying is like the bullet, fragments easily ricocheted off of the ground and hit her in the foot.
It could. I'm not saying it's not a possibility.
And I'm saying like it's no way she stepped on glass because that's what he's saying. Tory didn't say that she kicked the window in, nor is the window kicked.
I'm saying she stepped on glass.
I'm saying, but Tory Lanez also corroborated that on his live.
Okay, I didn't see that. Once again, I didn't see that.
But you
okay, but I'm saying like there's no way that those injuries on that foot aligns with somebody stepping on glass. Even if you stepped on glass, how the fuck it hit you on the side of the foot?
And a little further than the side of her foot. It's on the front too. That's a hell of a piece of glass.
I didn't know glass can burn.
He must have been dancing on that piece of glass when he told her to dance, bitch.
She was river dancing.
Okay, like I said, I don't know how that, but that doesn't look like a gunshot wound. It's damn sure not a gunshot wound.
Oh, you said
like it doesn't have to be a specific gunshot to be shot. I said that earlier in this live.
Which I understand. It could be a ricochet.
A ricochet can be a shot as well, and a ricochet does not have to put a hole in anything.
It doesn't. You right.
Yeah. That's right, but all I'm saying is that what they saying right now is that this is kind of what it was giving.
You better not laugh.
So let me ask y'all, why do y'all think Tory shot me?
Because Tory has a history of harming people with weapons.
I'm saying, why do you think he shot Meg though?
Because he was mad. He had a little man complex, and she said his music wasn't ish, and he was mad.
Complex.
So he shot her because she said his music wasn't.
And they got into an argument. It don't take a lot for somebody who has anger problem.
Well, excuse me, Prosperity, and hold on. If this man will be on camera jumping up and following August Alsina because August Alsina won't shake his hand, why would you think that he would not shoot someone? If he just settled a case for fighting Prince from Love and Hip Hop Miami for allegedly with a man is his music sucks, then why would that not be a logical conclusion? And this is not the first time that this type of situation has happened.
And that's exactly why they won't allow none of that in court.
That's still assault. Either way you look at it, that's still assault.
Has he shot anyone else?
Allegedly, yes.
Who?
A stripper in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Allegedly. It won't make it in court. None of it. But
he's not asking us about what's going to make it in court. He was asking, do we have a history of doing this? And this is the answer to that question.
And because
there's no proof of that.
I have to say allegedly.
There's no proof of that.
Exactly. That's why
the girl coming out and saying it.
That doesn't make it true. Even though we believe
y'all.
That
they asked me to provide more information. I'm just here to provide information. So they just said this is a look into Tory Lanez crimes, a look at past legal issues and old hip hop beats after the Megan Thee Stallion shooting scandal. All right, this is am I supposed to read all of this?
Yep.
Did he get convicted of anything, or what has the police know?
I'm gonna read. I gotta read it. They say Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion shooting scandal is still rocking the boat. And it's still very much under public scrutiny. As per latest report by TMZ, the LA County's DA office is reviewing possible assault charges against Tory for the alleged involvement in the shooting. The report traces back to the time of July 12, 2020, when Tory was arrested in Hollywood Hills after leaving a house party along with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan was also in the car and was reported to have a foot wound caused by broken glass. Later, however, Megan opened up about the injury and said it was a bullet shot. On Sunday morning, I suffered gunshot wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with the intention to physically harm me. She wrote in a public note in an attempt to set the record straight. I was never arrested. The police officers drove me to the hospital while I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. I'm incredibly grateful to be alive and that I'm expected to make a full recovery, but it was important for me to clarify the details about this traumatic event. Moreover, during an Instagram live session on August 20th, Megan revealed all the details of what transpired that night. She says, as per the TMZ report, law enforcement sources told the outlet LAPD detectives opened an investigation into Tory in July after he allegedly shot Megan in the foot as she exited his chauffeur-driven vehicle on the heels of an argument that erupted inside of the ride. Back when the news broke, Tory was arrested but only charged with possession of a firearm. Now it is possible that he may face additional charges. TMZ okay, we got to get to the criminal history we're talking about. Like I'm saying, like this is like his connection to inciting violence is not new. At a concert on March 26, 2016 in Midland, Texas, Tory got embroiled in a conflict with security and then told the crowd to fuck this place up, as per a TMZ report. Not just that, as it soon led to a riot and cops had to intervene, which led them to shut down the show. A video was also made public from the venue where people could be seen throwing chairs, hurling objects at each other, and the Say It singer said, "Everybody come closer, bitch ass security." I'm so confused, but I'm not seeing anything with a gun. Not just that, his feud with Drake has been like, this is so funny because Drake is such a clout chaser. Now he on Tory Lane's dick.
Right. Look at that.
Drake is the biggest bitch of the industry. But not just that, his feud with Drake has been ongoing since 2010. As per Double XL, I mean, this ain't really no. I mean, yeah, he had a beat, but I'm talking about what about the criminal charges, the list. Tory Lane,
there's
okay.
literally there's literally videos of him punching Prince in the club.
But I'm looking for
videos of him like assaulting Prince.
So here we are. Tory Lanez arrested on drug and gun charges. Tory Lanez was arrested in Florida's Broward County on drug and gun charges. Baby, that hairline. You're gonna have to do more than just say it.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez just hit a roadblock in his career. On Wednesday, he was arrested in Florida's Broward County on drug and gun charges. According to the Florida Sun Sentinel, an expired dealer's tag on 2014 Royce prompted Miramar police to stop the burgeoning star. In addition to the expired tag, Lanez lacked a valid driver's license, which prohibits the Canadian star from driving anywhere in the United States. According to the police report, cops discovered 20 grams of marijuana in his glove box as they continue. I mean, like, they be talking about drugs like it's crack. Like, just read, child. like drugs and guns in a car. Like, Lanez faces a charge. Oh, I'm sorry. As they continued to search his car, they found an unloaded gun in the center console. I mean, that's all I could find. But continue what y'all were saying. I hope that hopefully that like puts some type of perspective.
No,
I didn't get anything from that though.
Nothing.
That was a whole lot
of
nothing.
Even though he shot Meg.
Even though we've seen him like assault people on camera, like let's not forget that video of him in the club punching Prince.
So I'm trying to figure out, because I know the lies of Meg Thee Stallion. Can y'all tell me the lies?
But can you tell us the lies of Megan real quick so we can get refreshed with the lies of Tory Lanez?
Okay, I'll tell you the lies of Megan. So Megan, when she first came out, she lied to the police officer, told her that she stepped on glass. That's lie number one. Then she came out and lied when she told the story that Tory Lanez shot her, but didn't mention no fight with Kelsey, didn't mention no beef with Kelsey.
So did she lie, or did she?
Her and Kelsey wasn't beefing.
Omission is a lie.
No, it's an omission.
Okay, well, clearly you're gonna say, "Hey, this stemmed from no." And actually, she said it on Gayle King that they were arguing. She said that Kelsey and Tory was arguing, not her. So that's a lie. Clear.
Who was
she lied about them
Kelsey
having a
Tory?
sexual relationship. Clear. So that's 3 lies that I caught her in. Just off.
And he lied and said nobody shot her. He lied and said she wasn't shot. So what? He
Hold
just
on.
went
I
down.
said he was gonna tell the truth. Never did.
Can anybody? Because we all seen the Gayle King videos. We all seen these lies. That's in
And
the
we have
police
all seen
report.
this live.
I
That
didn't see
he
the lie.
did.
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't see it. Just because you didn't see it don't mean it ain't happening.
I'm talking about
We
Jeremy.
done said it about 50
Oh wait, okay.
times.
Oh wait, let's not talk over each other, y'all. Please, child. Come
Calm
on.
down.
Okay, like so. Wait, so let's go here. Let's do this. So I'm about to look it up. Tory Lanez IG live discussing Megan Thee Stallion. I think that's what it was.
Or Tory Lanez didn't. Megan didn't get shot. Maybe
No one shot that lady. That's what it says.
Okay,
He
so
literally said that.
okay, so I'm about to share the screen real quick, and I don't know what this video is gonna have because it is not the full live. Because I think he was live for like an hour or two, but like this has some snippets on what apparently they say it is. Okay, wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. What tripping? I'm confused. Like what? Like okay, I see. It's this one right here. All right.
When this whole debacle, whatever you call it, came about, the whole time it's like she knows what happened, I know what happened, and we know that what you're saying and what the alleged things and the alleged accusations of my name is are not true. It's falsified information. It's false information, and it's not accurate information. I don't ever want to come off like I'm here to bash this girl or I'm here to talk down about this girl or ever be at a place where like I'm disrespecting her because to me as a person, she's still my friend. No matter what, even if she doesn't look at me like that, I look at her like she's still my friend. In the times that we were together or around each other, we've had nothing but joyous moments and good moments. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash her, but at the same time, it comes to a certain standpoint of me as a person where it's like, yo, y'all want me to just sit here and just allow my name to be assassinated, my character to be assassinated, everything that I worked for to get here to just be assassinated for something that I did not do, something that the events that
Okay.
oh, show your feet, because we're seeing you at DJ Khaled's house and you're on your tippy toes, and then we're seeing that you're here and there, and they're antagonizing her. They're brutally coming for her and not giving her, I guess, what it is that she needed. But it gets to this point where now she posts a picture of a foot, and she posts this picture of her foot. There's no exit wound. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the story, and she says under the post, you see, I got shot in the back of my foot because when I was walking away from the car, she says she puts this in capital letters. She says, I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot. She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in. And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her and whatever cases, but this is what I'm having to endure and watch when I'm knowing certain facts. So it gets to
This man said a lot of nothing.
Semantics.
It gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman. I've never had abusive cases with no woman. You can't pull those type of facts up on me. I don't have those. So it's like I just didn't understand why I'm going through this. So now it gets to this point where she posts this picture of her foot and everyone's seeing certain things and everyone's saying certain things about her foot, and some people think it's real, some people don't think it's real, and it gets to this place where some people are just not believing it. So she posted a picture. There's no bullet tray. Where are they taking out the bullets for the pan? Like this is what's going on. Like where are they taking out the bullets for the pan? I don't understand. Like where's the surgical? You're not in the surgical room. And anybody who knows, I mean, this is like it clearly had to be the first day that you've taken this picture. So if this is the first day,
Did he want them to be live while they took the bullet out of foot?
it's like where's all the evidence? Why are you not in the surgical room? First of all, you're not even allowed to take pictures in a surgical procedure. That is against the law. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not. So it gets to this point now where it's like, she says, I was shot from behind, and blah, 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 this, that, and the third, and I was walking away. And she puts that, and then she deletes the post after. But that contradicts with the first post, because you said somebody came out to hit you with malicious harm and danger, to put you in harm and all this danger and all this stuff. How can you identify who's shooting at you if you're facing the other way? How can you even identify criminal or malicious intent if you're not seeing what's going on behind you? That doesn't even make sense. And so it's like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, yo, this is not right. Like, and I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her or do I say, yo, don't talk about her?
Looking for more. Like, this was a live, so I guarantee you they can't like piece every clip, together. But I'm like, we gonna look. I'm gonna try to find it, y'all.
One second.
This is a long live. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
if we sit here and watch this, it's gonna be like
Yeah,
that
but
was a
I'm just
long
saying
live.
he definitely was denying the fact that she was shot, and he was
Thank
definitely
you.
saying
Where's that at? Where's
it's
that
deeper
at?
We'll
into
have
this
to watch the
video.
whole video.
No,
I'm
you
saying
won't.
I can't
They
watch
chopped that
this
up, but they wouldn't chop the part where he said she didn't get shot at. They chopped that up, but not the part where he
But
said.
we don't know where it's at, is what Jeremy is
telling you,
saying.
media
He don't
would've
know
chopped
what
it up.
part of it is.
The media would have got that part.
Let me look
You
it
would be
up.
able to look
Tory
that up.
Lanez
They
says
need to play that in court.
Megan
We can look up easily Megan
wasn't
lies.
shot.
Exactly. There you go.
I can't find that video.
Because it ain't there. It's not there. We can look up. You can type in Megan
Although we all
lies,
saw
and
it.
that should have come up.
So all of Tory's lies is just going to the abyss, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
Y'all can't tell me a single lie.
I can.
Except for the fact that that you just got shown that he said that Kelsey didn't shoot her. Now his whole defense is Kelsey shot her.
No, he didn't say Kelsey shot her. He just said he didn't say Kelsey shot her.
That's what the defense is saying.
Yeah.
The defense
The
saying he
defense
shot her.
actually said that.
But quick question. How many of y'all remember the Dream Doll disc where she said that he tried to suck her feet with her socks? Seems like Tory has a thing for feet.
Mm-hmm. I can't find anything.
Oh yeah, that leak in the dock stuff.
Oh, fake rumor. Okay, so this is what debunked. Fake rumor says stepping on glass caused by Megan Thee Stallion caused Megan Thee Stallion's foot injury. An image of an initial police report from Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion's alleged shooting has resurfaced online. The report is from 2 years ago when Megan initially thought she had stepped on glass. Page 6 reported. The Savage star opened up about the 2020 incident where she was allegedly shot in the foot in a recent interview with Gayle King on CBS Mornings. The media spotlight is once again back on the alleged shooting after an initial. This would be easier for me to just go through the fucking video. I'm sorry. Let me rewind. Let's go back to the live. I'll try to skip through it. I really don't feel like doing this. I mean, but at this point, y'all, don't really look like I have much choice, do I?
But the fact that go ahead and show the video.
Where's the video that we just watched? That we
he
was
got
watching?
On a white jacket.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Look, just hit back on your Google. Shit, I know you got a back button.
Hey.
Whoa, calm down.
Hey.
No, just
don't be shooting shots at me. I ain't
that wasn't a shot. No, for real. Okay. Like on everything, that wasn't a shot. I was just saying it's like a back button should be in the left corner.
Yeah, but you haven't seen that we've kind of been exiting out of the windows. I clicked out of I exit out of the windows.
All right.
It's all right. Give me a quick second. Let's look at this one. I mean, like, child, where the fuck do we see this video at? I'm gonna go to YouTube, child. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look throughout this video all throughout the night, and probably
Jeremy, you should put together all your stuff, then come back and put all them back on the panel.
because they got good,
a certain
good
standpoint of
debate
me as
going
a
on.
person, where it's
Wait.
like, yo, do y'all want me to just ass nigga? He doesn't respect females. Our videos, the lead girl is black. Me being in the video, I'm all for protecting black women. White man, I mean, sometimes who aren't the people who point where I just can't let my character be getting arrested and da 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 da. Report come out, TMZ reports, and have the surveillance now. Now they see the video to arrest anybody. So all of a sudden, when we get arrested, or when it looks like we all got arrested, the memes start. Now I want to really bring you guys in for a second so you can understand something. Because of that, she's not used to, you know, and not even just because of that, but just because of the fact that she's been praised so much. We've all at this point now where it's like, now the reports are starting to say harm and danger upon me, right? So for y'all who don't understand, it was one of those things where me and her knew what was going on. On my birthday, and then you said I got shot in my foot and it didn't hit no bones or tendons. So everybody's looking at this, and again, the internet is a sick place. This is a place where people don't give a fuck about you. They do what they do, they antagonize, and they do what they do. You go in and you see you get shot in your foot, no bones or tendons. The internet goes into an outrage because some people are like, hold on, how you not get shot? How you get shot in your foot and it don't hit no bones or tendons? Like, whoever is watching this, like, if you need to go on Google and look at a foot anatomy of bones and skeletons and tendons, you realize there's like 30 bones in your feet and like 100 tendons, some crazy number like that, right? So she now gets to this place where the people are like, hold on, and again, the internet is sick. The internet starts coming at her and saying, yo, show your feet, because we're seeing you at DJ Khaled's house and you're on your tippy toes, and then we're seeing that you're, that you're here and there, and
I just want to put it out there. What he's doing, he's distributing out the rumors and saying that she did not get shot. But he's not going to. I don't know if he's not necessarily going to say it himself.
Because
he's
smart.
But he's going to say, you can look it up what a foot looks like when you get shot in the foot.
He's saying, hey, this is what she's dealing with.
And this woman didn't get shot.
No, he's saying that the media, this is what the internet is doing. He said the internet is a sick place. They're literally going
then why wouldn't he say Megan Thee Stallion did get shot, but it wasn't me who shot her?
Because he had multiple chances to do
it. I'm talking about what he did say. And what he did
I'm just saying, like, he's literally here laying down even more doubt on her story by saying you could go and Google what a foot looks like when it gets shot. That's not
a fact. How you get shot in your foot ain't hit no bones and tendons.
The skin was still broken though.
She did get shot though. And then what's so funny is now him and the prosecution agrees that she's been shot, but now is the fact that now it's Kelsey who did it.
No bullet fragments.
Bullet fragments are in her foot.
Where? They ain't show no X-rays. They ain't show no evidence that bullet fragments ever entered her foot.
They don't have to put X-rays on. They have the medical reports in the actual opening statements and the documentation on prosecution.
They have a medical statement from
my question to you is this: if they felt that Megan Thee Stallion wasn't shot, period, including the defense, why would the defense say Megan Thee Stallion was never shot? They went from saying that to saying Megan Thee Stallion was shot, but there's a possibility that it could be Kelsey who did it. They're not even saying Kelsey is the one who shot her.
Right.
They're just saying they're saying it's a possibility because he don't want to just say Kelsey shot her because he can't prove that.
Well, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is it's very hard to believe that you got shot when the bullet didn't hit no bones and tendons. I'm not saying that she didn't get shot.
It's because he shot at her feet and the bullets ricocheted and hit her foot. She got hit by shrapnel.
I agree, but still, even shrapnel is going to hit your bones and tendons.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Where are you getting this from?
No, it's not.
It still broke her skin though. If it did not break her skin, it did not hit her.
I can agree with you now. She didn't get shot. I don't believe she got shot straight in the foot, but I believe he was shooting at the feet, or somebody was shooting at the feet, and then the bullets ricocheted and hit her fucking feet.
And what I'm saying, all those fragments hit her foot and hit no bones and tendons.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
because
that's
because
true.
because that,
We do. That's
because,
what you
what I'm
do.
saying that's hard.
Because if the listen, if the main force was exerted upon the ground and the bullet just ricochets, it already hit the pieces of the bullet that have broken apart has already hit and went inside of her feet, which is why they had to remove the bullet fragments.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm
And I
saying
just
is,
told you a few seconds
it's not
ago that I
impossible.
know somebody that actually did get hit with shrapnel in their head, and it didn't pierce anything; it just cut them.
I understand
But
what
they
you're
still
saying.
said it was a shot in the head.
Which I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is just it's hard to hear, hey, I got shot and it didn't hit no bones and tendons. I'm just saying. I understand. I believe she did get shot.
People say they got shot when they got grazed all the time.
Saying like
I
now,
understand, but
like I feel like
we don't
now
call that shot.
the story that we're getting from him is different from what he said on this live and what he was alluding to on this live.
He didn't allude to it. He's just talking about what the internet is saying.
He did allude to it.
Okay, then why didn't he also say, but but she did get shot?
But it wasn't me. He could have. He
That's
had a
what he didn't
football
say.
field
He
of
What
chance
he
to
did
say it.
he only tried to bring up doubt that this woman was shot.
He was talking
Then
about
he
what
sent
Meg Thee
people to
Stallion was
Google.
going through. He was talking about all the
But
people
he
coming
sent
at
people
her.
to Google to look it up, a shot in the foot or whatever.
He was basically saying that the girl was lying.
He was literally talking about how the internet was going at her. That's what he was talking about. They were
He
saying
used
that
the
you
internet
get
as
shot in
the
your foot.
excuse
He was
to
talking
say
about.
what
Hey,
he
he
was
said, "Do I
saying.
go in and help the girl?" He said that. He said,
Because
"Do
he
I
was
go
trying to
in
make
and help the
himself
girl?
out into the victim.
Do I go in and help?" That's what he said. He was questioning whether.
Do
to
you
come
not
out
know
and
that there
say,
was
"No,
pure
she did get shot."
manipulation on that live? That was pure manipulation.
But
Tory don't
he
do that.
literally
What are you
said it.
talking
That
about?
wasn't
Tory would never
manipulation.
manipulate a person.
That was just a man speaking truth to me. That's just my assessment of it, though. But
And here we are. Do you think
That
that
was
R.
his
Kelly's going to get out of
explanation.
jail?
no, fuck R. Kelly. We don't rock with
Oh, but
And
you
this is
believe
from the
Tory.
street dude of the bus.
I'm just saying, y'all said that he lied, and that's not a lie. He didn't lie.
Well, go stream his music.
I already do
Thank
that.
you, Jeremy, for letting me up, babe.
No
See you
problem.
next time.
Yeah, but nobody presented
Y'all
his
have a good night.
deal.
Night.
Nobody had any lies for Tory?
We literally, you just saw
That was not a lie.
where you stood strong.
The delusion.
He said he didn't say Kelsey.
Okay, let's continue to watch.
That's one lie.
Let's continue.
That's one lie.
You just saw where he said, "Oh, this is fake. Like this is allegations." Oh, go ahead. Apologies.
Give me a second. We can just continue to go throughout the live, child.
And does he have to have 4 lies for his lies to be more than Megan lies and all these
No, we
lies
ain't
that
saying more
everybody
than
lies?
lies. We just saying
How many lies can who
have to
tell?
have all of them. Like we have to have a checklist of every single thing.
And she posted this picture.
I gave you 3 lies.
No, it gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like I don't deserve to have to go, saying certain things about her foot, and some people think it's real, some people don't think it's real, and it gets to this place where some people are just not believing. So she posted a picture. There's no bullet tray. Where are they taking out the bullets for the pen? Like this is what's going on. Like where are they taking out?
So now he's questioning if she even was shot. Now he's going into question. Listen to what I'm saying. Now he's even questioning it.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
That is.
Because then listen after what he says afterwards. He says you can't even take video in the surgery room. You were not in the surgery room.
It wasn't a video.
Where's the bullet tray? He said, "Where's the bullet fragment in the tray?"
Okay,
so
let's
if you're saying there's no bullet fragment in the tray,
let's just continue to listen.
The bullets for the pan. I don't understand. Like, where's the surgical? You're not in the surgical room. And anybody who knows, I mean, this is like, it clearly had to be the first day that you've taken this picture. So if this is the first day that you've taken this picture, it's like, where's all the evidence? Why are you not in the surgical room? First of all, you're not even allowed to take pictures in a surgical procedure. That is against the law. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not.
Thank you.
So it gets to this point now where it's like, she says, I was shot from behind. And, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, and I was walking away. And she puts that, and then she deletes the post after. But that contradicts with the first post, because you said somebody came out to hit you with malicious harm and danger, to put you in harm and all this danger and all this stuff. How can you identify who's shooting at you if you're facing the other way? How can you even identify criminal or malicious intent if you're not seeing what's going on behind you? It doesn't even make sense. And so it's like I'm looking at this and I'm just like, yo, this is not right. Like, and I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her or do I speak up and say, yo, don't talk about her, whatever the case is? But if I do that, then it's like I'm coming off like I'm guilty. And then if I say something about having,
You're muted, Jeremy. Jeremy, you're muted.
I'm sorry. We have to take a pause on this. We at 15:33. Remember that. Remember that number. We're gonna go on down there to Instagram real quick. I don't know why my Instagram always goes to Clifton from Ready to Love. This is very weird. I don't know why it continues to do this.
No, okay. You don't know why.
Want you to watch him on Love and Marriage DC. That's why.
Okay. All right. So she said, so it goes into saying that Megan's testimony after the lunch break was significantly more emotional. She got very animated and broke down several times talking about the toll of the shooting. Because I was shot, I've been turned into some kind of villain, and he's the victim. This has messed up my whole life, and that is very true. Y'all have been dragging this whole life.
Very.
Just on this live, period. I'm just saying. Like,
there's people defending her too.
Like, he got his son with him.
Why would he? What's wrong with having his son?
He don't have him everywhere else.
What the? How you know where this man have his kids at?
Footage.
Okay, so let's continue. So now it's saying, I'm having a very difficult time sitting up here comfortably telling my story. Megan testified. I've got to sit across from Tory. I'm really trying to come off as a strong woman. I don't want to give them the power that they've been taking from me going on 3 years. The whole story was about who I'm having sex with, and I don't understand why that matters, she told the jurors after lunch. She was embarrassed and thought it was besides the point. She said, it's disgusting at this point. How can I share my body with someone who could shoot me? Now, I'm looking for what else she said, because they're not telling me continuous information. Like, this is broke up. So let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter and see what the man and said, because I'm pretty sure it was somebody else. What's his name? Jason Quilly? Oh, Quelly? Okay, let's go to James Quelly. Or is it Qualley? Okay, Q Alley. So James Q Alley. Okay, we're going to go to Twitter. I did not mean to click that. All right. James Q Alley. I wonder, did he update?
He probably did. He always standing outside somebody's courtroom.
Period. We live for that.
And be loud as I don't know what in the hallway.
Okay, so I'm hearing stuff from Weinstein. He hasn't really posted anything as of recent.
Tweets and replies. You might be on.
Let's look up Megan Thee Stallion.
Because that's top right there. If you go to his latest button, you might get it.
Yeah, but he hasn't talked about it in his latest tweets are about Harvey Weinstein.
I just seen a video of him talking about the case
yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, Tory Lanez.
But yesterday, Megan wasn't at the trial hearing. Today was her first day there. It was Kelsey.
Okay.
That's when we all found out that he was the one that shot her.
So let's continue. So it says, I wish he would have killed me if I knew I had to go through this. Megan Thee Stallion on the mistreatment she endured after coming forward. This hurts. This is how misogyn war harms us. If a Black woman wants to die after being assaulted, none of us are okay.
There you go.
Also, where are the women organizations? I want to look at some of the most prominent women in social media sites, including those that specialize in survivors' crickets. Sis, where are y'all pulling these quotes from is my question. we talking about the organizations. Where are we pulling the quotes from? That's what I'm interested in. I don't give a damn
Me
about
too.
nobody's organization. Where are we pulling these damn quotes from? I can't stand this nigga, y'all.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this is
Now,
Millie.
she'll mess herself.
and then what killed me is like Millie be talking about like Megan, talking about this big hoe Megan. I was like, y'all about the same size.
It's
Like,
just
ain't
that
you like 6'2"?
Megan actually has a figure and she's shaped like Baby Bob.
Ooh,
I don't know anything
Not
about
baby Bob.
Yeah, I said it, and whoever want to come fight me, come fight me.
don't do that to Baby Bot. Baby Bot does not
it. I'm
deserve this
I
looking,
know.
praise.
I
I'm
don't
look,
want to. That was kind of
Yeah, don't be
I'm
talking about
looking,
baby Bob.
Baby Bob was an icon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking, I'm looking. I can't find it, but we just heard some new information. What do y'all feel about what she said?
I
Oh, look at
mean,
like
look how folks have been acting in the chat and in
Well,
this
who said?
stream. Like how folks have been denying, have they been focusing on who she had sex with, who she allegedly followed. Like that has nothing to do
None of
with
that's
Yeah,
new.
it.
that has nothing to
The
do
whole
with it.
case
None of
is
that's new.
about her getting shot. You can
None of
say
that's new
whatever
though.
about her and Kelsey having beef, but Kelsey allegedly had a boyfriend during this time.
Right.
So if I'm
But
Meg,
Kelsey,
I'm not
that's
worried
actually
about anybody saying anything to or about me. I'm not fighting you over nobody's peen when you supposedly have somebody in Texas. I'm not
Kelsey
fighting
is
you over
actually a part of the case, though. That's the only. I agree with everything you just said, except for the part about Kelsey. Kelsey is a part of the case because the defense saying they're alluding to the fact that she could have done it.
A
that. She
So
could
witness.
have,
A
but she
I
didn't.
do, but
According
you
to
know
Tory,
what?
she didn't.
But you know what? And see, that's where we all like. I'm gonna say we all because I hear everybody's side. I welcome it because a lot of
oh
times somebody
wait,
will say something that you didn't understand. But the problem is people can't hear what you're saying if it's not what they believe.
wait, y'all. Can we need to look into this? So I think I found something. I think I found it. So what I'm seeing now, it says when they left Kylie's party, Megan said Tory had an attitude because he wasn't ready to leave. She was in front, she was in the front seat of the car while Kelsey and Tory sat in the back before Tory brought up their relationship. Tory says you need to stop lying to your friend. He had an attitude, and for whatever reason, he said, you need to stop lying to your friend, Megan said. Because I knew Kelsey had a crush on Tory, I didn't want to hurt her feelings, and I didn't want her to know that I had dealt with him in any kind of way. So he knew I didn't want her to know that. I didn't want anybody to know. She testified. Now Kelsey got an attitude because he was implying we were hiding something from her. As they approached Megan's house, she asked to get out of the car. Megan said Tory disparaged her rap career, so she disparaged his in return, which angered him. Tory's basically telling me I wasn't shit. And I said, actually, you ain't shit. This is where you at in your career. And this is where you're at with your music. And I feel that really rubbed him the wrong way. And he kept yelling and cursing. She said she heard Tory yell, dance, bitch, and saw him with a gun as she turned and walked away from the car. I'm in shock. I'm scared. I hear a gun going off. I couldn't believe he was shooting at me. She said he was holding a gun, pointing it at me. She noticed that she was bleeding as she crawled to a nearby driveway. I looked down at my feet and I saw all the blood. Now everybody's screaming. He looked shocked. Kelsey looked shocked. Tory started apologizing in the car when they heard the police sirens and offered her 1 million to keep her quiet about the shooting. He's saying, please don't say anything. I'll give y'all $1 million. I can't go to jail. I already got caught with a gun before. Megan admitted that she lied originally and told the police that she stepped on glass out of fear for their safety. This was the height of police brutality in George Floyd.
I
And if
just
I
said
said,
that.
okay, can we not?
Sorry.
We gotta okay. This was at the height of the police brutality in George Floyd. And if I said that this man just shot me, I didn't know if they might shoot first and ask questions later. She said, adding, in the black community and my community is not really acceptable to be cooperating with police officers. During the second half of her testimony, TMZ reports that Megan teared up and said that she was having a hard time sitting across from Tory. She repeated that she saw him with the gun and not Kelsey, as the defense suggested. Megan also described the aftermath of the shooting and how difficult it has been to deal with the misogyny and slut shaming from Tory supporters, because they definitely have been doing that. Because I was shot, I've been turned into some kind of villain, and he's the victim. This has messed up my whole life, she said. I wish he would have just killed me if I knew I had to go through this. And I'm just saying, she's saying all of this, and this, like, even if he ain't fucking with her like that, for him to just be walking out of court with his son on his back, that don't kind of put y'all a little bit at alarm that this woman said that she want to die? I'm just saying. But anyway, like, cause this,
I mean, that's how most
like,
victims
this
feel.
nigga walking outside of court like la da da da, like, cause he's winning. He's destroying her mental health. That's what he wants. Because I believe Tory knows that he's gonna go down. Honestly and truthfully, I believe that he knows that he's gonna go down, but he knows that he's destroying her reputation.
And he knows everybody's still gonna be on his side.
That's all let's hearsay, man. Come on.
See, here we go.
You just putting accusations on him.
Okay, so she says because
no, he said how she feels.
So
how she feels is not
what we're
hearsay.
not
No.
She
He
feels
said
that
what
way.
Tory felt. He said what Tory was happy that he was.
Let me help everybody out, because I'm not done reading yet. We gotta get through the information before we can do that. All right, let me continue to read this real quick. So what I was saying was, because I was shot, I've turned into some kind of villain and he's a victim. This has messed up my whole life, she said. I wish he would have killed me if I knew I'd have to go through this. Megan's testimony after lunch break was significantly more emotional. She got very animated and broke down several times talking about the toll of the shooting. Because I was shot, I've been turned into some type of villain. He's the victim. This has messed up my whole life. She says, Tory, who has pleaded not guilty to the 3 felony charges, listened quietly throughout Megan's testimony and took notes. His son was seated behind him, dressed in a suit. If convicted as charged, the Canadian rapper faces 22 years and 8 months in prison and possible deportation. Outside the court, Megan's fans gathered to show their support with a banner that read, "We stand with Megan in solidarity." And those are the updates that we have. Now, I'll unmute everybody.
None of that was new information. It's the same story she's been telling.
But I thought y'all said her story has been changing.
No, it changed during, but then she's kept it consistent since like the Gayle interview. It's been consistent, but she changed it before then.
From what?
Every piece of evidence, everything that she said, I've heard her say before.
You said she lied.
She did lie.
On what?
Her story did change.
It changed.
Her story changed.
I gave you the 3 lies. She lied and said she didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
I lied too.
Listen, but I'm just telling you the lies. She lied and said she had a sexual relationship with Tory. She lied to the police officer and said she didn't get shot, even though she did. Even though you go all the way to the hospital, you could have told them because you're not in any danger anymore, but you still lied. Then you lied
in the police report
by saying that the argument was between Tory and Kelsey, when the argument was between you and Kelsey by a witness. There's a witness also in here that is not involved with neither other party. And they said they seen the 2 women fighting. So there was a fight between Kelsey and Megan, according to this witness who's going to testify.
He already did.
He didn't testify today.
No, he testified the other day when Megan wasn't
report
at the trial.
No, he didn't. He gave a police report. He didn't testify yet.
No, he ain't testified yet.
Yeah, he ain't testified yet, buddy.
I haven't seen it, and I've been watching it. That's why I say he ain't testified yet.
And those are clear lies.
I'm not on Tory's side. I'm not on Megan's side, but I will say Megan's story has changed. It has changed. However, that does not mean he didn't shoot. He didn't pop out her.
So do you feel that Tory Lane's story has changed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Story.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I keep
Tory
on
didn't tell a story.
I'm not trying to be rude or trying to.
He did tell a story. He was on live.
I'm not.
He didn't give any details to the story.
I'm not trying to be rude or be be on anybody's side more than the other person. But I'm gonna sit here and say a lot of us are continuously saying Megan's story has changed when so is Tory's.
But Tory didn't tell the story. He was facing the case.
He already said Kelsey didn't shoot this girl.
I'm going on mute.
He didn't tell. That's not a story. Telling the story is how it happened, what happened. He didn't tell a story. Megan gave
To
details. I
you,
got out the car. I
that's
walked. He
no,
shot
sir.
me.
No,
He didn't
sir.
say none of that.
No, sir. He alluded to a whole
Exactly. Alluded
event.
to. That's all
That's
he
a
said.
story. That's also a
That's a
Alluded.
story.
story.
Just like that fragment is a shot. It's
He
also a
listen.
shot.
He repeated internet rumors. He
He didn't
repeated
repeat no
internet
internet
rumors.
rumors.
No, he did not.
Show
No,
me
he
where
did
he
not.
told his story then.
He sent us to the internet. He told us to go look at pictures of people being shot in the foot.
Ooh, the
That's not a
heteros.
story. Man, that is not a story, man.
That's him alluding to the fact that she wasn't
Just,
shot all
just
That's
day
not a
because he
long.
didn't
story.
flat out
That's
say
still not
it,
a story, man.
that's still alluding to it.
It is in the
That's not a
court of law, sir.
story.
In the
That's not a
court of law, it
story.
is. In the court of law, it
Telling a
is.
story is what happened. Not that, hey, go look at a gunshot wound on Google. That's not a story. Telling a
He's
story is
telling a
detailed,
story.
step by step, what
No,
happened.
no, sir. Google story then. I'm gonna
Oh
send you
my
to
God.
Google right now,
Okay.
like Tory did. Google
Okay.
story.
A story has a character. It tells you what happened, and it is an ending.
So you want him to write a book,
And he did that. He did that in
I
a
just wanted to
roundabout
tell a
way.
story.
I
and he
just want
never
to.
did.
I just
He
want to
didn't.
reiterate. He said that Kelsey didn't shoot Meg. Now the defense's whole thing is Kelsey shot Meg. That's the big thing that he lied about. Why is he protecting Kelsey? Why is he calling Kelsey from jail? Why is Kelsey texting the bodyguard, Meg's bodyguard, that Tory shot Meg?
And
He
mind you,
fucked with
she
Kelsey,
also
right?
had got on to CBS and had told everybody that that was a fake text message. CBS had for years since the 60s are really credible on pulling up information, and for just that time, all of a sudden they lying on Kelsey.
I just
He
Googled
fucked with
story.
Kelsey, so that's the reason why
I
he was
just Googled
protecting Kelsey.
story. An account
For
of
what? Kelsey ain't with
imaginary
him no
or
more.
real people and events told for entertainment. First definition. Second definition. An account of past events in someone's life or in the evolution of something. That man just told a whole
Now,
evolution
he ain't
of
tell no evolution of nothing.
something.
He didn't
Oh
tell about
my
evolution of
God.
nothing, man.
That's
He
spelling.
Oh
didn't.
my God.
He didn't.
Oh my
He was
God.
talking about how the internet was treating Megan and how he was responding to the things he was seeing on the internet, man. That's it.
So
After
him
she
sending
had
us to look for bullets
She had already told
evolution of
him,
a
she had
story.
already asked him to please leave her alone. Please stop talking to her.
Multiple times.
He wasn't talking to him. She was the one going out to
She
the
had
media.
already said, don't
She was
mention
the
me,
one
don't
going
talk
out to the
about
media
this
doing LA
situation
Times.
again.
She did
She
LA
said,
Times. She did
what
Saturday Night Live.
happened? She
She the one that
said,
kept going out to the
what
media with
Saturday
this.
Night
happened?
Live. She didn't do no skit about getting shot in the
Because
foot.
No, she didn't do a skit about getting shot in the foot.
She
She was
didn't say
on
nothing
Saturday
about
Night
getting
Live,
shot in
did a
the foot on Saturday
performance,
Night
and did a
Live.
protect black women thing, alluding to him.
She have every right to
she
do
didn't
that.
allude to
He
him.
alluded to her. So what's the
Now,
difference?
once again, that is a victim narrative, but I can exclude that one. Okay, she the one went to Gayle King and told the story.
She's the
She
After
the
victim.
one
he
went
had
to the LA Times
harassed
and
her.
told the
Hold on,
story.
Instagram.
pause. Because this is kind of getting frustrating. You keep skipping around the fact that this man stalked this woman. This man,
Sure
she had a
did.
Stalk
protective
her.
order against him, and he popped up with the baby at that festival.
He
This
was at the
man,
festival
this
and he
man was
stalking
right.
her.
Sir, this man legitimately popped up after this woman had asked him to stop, to leave her alone.
That is at
If
a
I am an
festival.
innocent person, I am not
Thousands of people are
going to
there.
harass somebody. I'm not making an album talking about I'm going to tell my story, and then it's all about, oh, we were together and I loved you, but hi, just playing. It's not going to be me in a
He was doing
video
all kind of interviews
with a
about it.
stallion leg, and I'm chopping off the hoof. It's not gonna be me with a blackboard up there that says something with MTS special half off. I'm not gonna do stuff that is gonna make me look like OJ when he wrote that book, if I did it with details only to kill me. Like, let's be real and let's be serious, sir.
Ma'am, you all
I'm
that.
not lying.
None of
That's
that is
one thing I
stalking.
don't do.
None of that is
I'm not
stalking.
lying. If somebody
None of that is
says,
stalking, ma'am.
hey, don't pop
None
up,
of that
just
is
leave me
stalking,
alone,
ma'am.
don't talk to me, don't bother me, I don't want to be bothered with you, and you
He
have a
didn't bother
restraining
her
order against you, and you pop up on that person,
at
that's
a
stalking.
festival.
And that's why he got
Exactly.
in trouble.
Gaslighting.
That's why he got hit with
At a
the
festival.
gag order.
At a
Let's be real.
festival.
Sir, how old are you? How old are you?
Sir, like, I mean, ma'am, all y'all, listen, I'm done. I can't, I'm
Thank
tired.
you. Thank you.
I'm tired. I am exhausted. I have been on here for about 3 hours. I don't have anything left in me. I don't have nothing else to add into this. I
Cause
will
my
be
head was
looking
starting to hurt.
I will be looking forward till tomorrow, to see what else is coming afoot. And Barbie Life 2.0 says that y'all just lying on Tory.
Oh, girl, you lying on that picture.
Why are you laughing?
Because you what you
What?
played what you played about Tory was what you said about Tory was in the video mostly. So in order for us to lie on that, you couldn't have played him saying it. I'm
Literally
just saying.
alluding to him doing it.
I'm just saying. Like that's what's hilarious. And I don't know, you probably know Jeremy, but it's just I just can't believe that people like
It's the
believe
misogyny.
this they are this passionate about this when we ain't getting a dime off of it. I mean, it's kind of like wow. And that's what made me laugh so hard because he I I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just can't believe like for either side. Like I'm in the middle because I'm waiting on more evidence. I have not made my
Lying on that picture,
judgment.
girl.
I have not made my decision on who's guilty, if he's guilty or not in the court of law, but on the streets he's guilty. But I want to see all the evidence they present in court. But for me, it's just like I feel like we a couple weeks back in our love and marriage video all over again.
We don't know.
I don't
I
even
Don't get
feel
watch
kicked.
that
Don't
show.
get kicked out. Don't get kicked out of the chat tonight.
I'm just saying that
Oh
took
no,
that that
I don't
that
even want that
took
mentioned
me
here.
back there. That comment took me back there, and I just it's funny to me because I'm like I'm older and I've just really never experienced it before. And it's
The Barbie Life 2.0 said there's so much evidence proving that he didn't do it. I mean, sorry, she says there's so much evidence pricing he didn't do it.
I'm pricing.
What? I'm just reading her comments.
I can't stop laughing.
Okay,
Maybe I should get
so
off.
she did say proving. I'm sorry.
Okay, autocorrect.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. I can't stop laughing. I'm
Her
trying.
photo is pretty. She's really pretty lady. The Barbie Life.
Hope it's
Yeah.
you.
Maybe you and Trigger Man could get like, could possibly, get it popping. Oops, I don't mean to say that. I'm just kidding.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Because it's not funny, y'all. Because I feel bad for
I'm
her.
crying.
It's not funny. It's just on the top fact that like
I'm
these,
fucking
I hate to
crying.
say, but like these heteros want to be so delusional in the fact that
Oh
like
shit.
y'all know he shot that man, but y'all want to sit around and just protect him, and then y'all want to see him turn around and say, "Oh, if he tell the truth, he gonna be a snitch." I would tell the truth except for going to jail.
How we supposed to take this I mean, it's been 3 hours. I haven't been
Right.
I gotta be serious for 4 hours.
I've been here the whole time. It's
That's
just at some point you cannot just lay up in this and or let it like because then you'll be
yeah,
going crazy. Like, come
yeah.
on.
Because I muted myself multiple times laughing.
I did too, and I'm like, I couldn't hold it in at that point. I thought I was on mute, but I couldn't hold it in.
Like
It's just
I will never forget that this has happened, that this person like said this is what happened to Megan the Stallion, J Money, whoever you are. He said, "Is this what Megan the Stallion went through?"
And the fact that Tori do look like Elmer Fudd was funny.
and you know what? By it hitting the side of her foot, you see when he jump off to the side.
Like they keep on the like I don't know, y'all. That video has had me crying all fucking morning. Because when I heard her say he said dance bitch, that's immediately what I thought. I thought about Yosemite Sam shooting that Bugs Bunny feed.
But I have a question. If she would have stepped on glass, wouldn't like the cut would have been at the bottom of her foot?
No, I am not laughing at black women pain. Listen, I'm not. I think that he did it. I'm arguing for the fact that he did do it. But I'm just saying that tweet was funny. The tweet was funny. The situation ain't funny. I'm saying I literally said that, but I'm saying that tweet had me crying all morning because when she said that he told her to dance beat, that is exactly what I thought about.
And
I'm
people need to lighten up a little bit. I really feel like
I'm sorry.
because
I'm like, forgive
I
me. I'm
mean
sorry. Let me
it's
take this
it's
off
a
the screen.
difficult situation, but you can't let that eat you up because that I mean if you gonna let it cause you trigger and harm and you gonna need therapy now.
I'm just saying I don't want them to think I'm laughing at a black woman pain. Jeremy is not laughing at black women's pain. I do not think black women pain is funny, but that tweet, I'm sorry, was kind of funny though. I like it was kind of funny.
Not y'all
And they
saying that we laughing at black women's pain, but y'all was just in the thing talking about Tories. We innocent.
how she in pain if Tory
I'm
innocent?
so
Oh, I guess because
excuse me.
Kelsey did it, the other black woman. So where we at? Either a black woman did it or black woman pain
Y'all was just in the chat
or
saying that Tory innocent. Now Jeremy laughing at that video. All of a sudden, oh, this is
Could
just
you please
horrible.
stop even mentioning that? Like, let's not even mention that happened. Y'all act like that didn't happen. I'm never gonna beat these I hate black women rumors, child. Now, like I ain't
you're
gonna happen.
not. The first time I heard it, you was the one brought it up.
What the tweet?
The rumors, and I don't believe them.
Mm. Well, look like based on what they say, you better start believing them. I might end up hating y'all once. Like after all, from what they say.
I don't know. You be going up for some people.
Yep, his groupie. You're only defending him because he's a man. Look, can we stop? Okay, y'all. Let's start, like I can't. We're not about to reignite. We're not about to reignite a whole new fight.
Who's
Yep,
groupie?
Jeremy.
Okay.
I'm old enough to be your mama, and I'm your groupie. Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
like no. It's that they're talking. They're talking to Trigger Man.
Oh,
Yeah, he deserved it.
No, look. Everybody is free to have their own opinion around here.
he was frustrated though. It's all right,
I
God.
know, like
Believe that.
I know, Janine. I'm just saying, like, it's like we like this going. It's we circling right back on the block. I'm just like we have been arguing for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Well, they have been arguing for 3 hours and 45 minutes. I've been a silent bystander.
Well, an
And when
hour
you
for
went to
me.
feed your dog, it got hot up in here.
Yeah.
They said so. Barbie Life says, "Oh my FGGG, nah, we defending him because he's a black man that got lied on."
What?
By a black woman. Okay.
Like, I mean, I understand that, I understand that opinion. Add me to the next one. I mean, make sure y'all got y'all notification bells set on. You'll get a notification when we go live. I think I'm gonna be doing a live coverage every day until this concludes, honestly.
You should, because I'm gonna miss it one day. So I'm gonna need an update.
All right, y'all. But it's been real. I gotta put y'all down.
All right, I'm gonna hit out.
All
Much
right,
love, Jeremy.
go ahead, y'all. I don't want to kick y'all out, but y'all gotta go. All right. All right. All right. Okay, but y'all, I appreciate y'all. This was very interesting to say the least. I I didn't mean to disrespect. I didn't mean to disrespect nobody. I did like, I just want y'all to know that it's really not giving like I'm joking about black women. I'm sorry. How did this get here? Oh my, I don't know how that happened. Excuse me. But I'm just saying that y'all, I'm team Megan Thee Stallion in this. I'm team Megan in this. I'm Team Megan in this. Like, I agree. Tory did this shit, but that tweet funny, and that's not gonna change over here. Okay, that tweet is funny, but Tory, you need to get locked up and deported. Okay, Team Meg, Black Power. All right, y'all. I love everybody. If nobody ever told y'all, y'all are important. Also, if y'all are looking for my IG, this is my IG. Y'all are important. And if nobody ever told y'all, y'all are loved. Okay. I love every single one of y'all. If y'all need a hug, because I know a lot of people ain't getting no hug in their childhood. Michael, I'm almost done, damn it. It's my damn dog. He's getting kind of impatient. He's saying you need to give me some attention. So I gotta get up off of here. So like, yeah, give me a hug, y'all. Okay, I felt that. I hope y'all did. You know, God bless. See y'all in the next one. And always remember, you know, never step on the glass. I'm just kidding.